Button has been pressed.
They're all ready.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, we are going to open on... I lost my train of thought. Hold on, let me... Fuck. Let me try that again. Okay. We're going to open on, actually, modern day. Chicago.
Oh. Dude, play
Set
modern...
in mid-December.
Modern day Chicago music? What the hell?
Don't worry, no, it won't be for long.
Cool.
What happened to Mike?
Oh?
What was the MDA theme?
It was whatever fucking play. No, I remember what it was. It was the fucking theme of the agency in BSD, but that got taken off YouTube in the time between the last session and now.
I mean, it's been a fucking year, so...
Yeah, almost all of the Boongo Stray Gods like background OST that it like wasn't the
I think it was this one we used to use there.
I kind of need Mike to be here.
Well, shit, I'll pause, I guess.
Session.
I've unpaused it. Should I play the music again?
Yes, we're going to open up on modern day Chicago. It is currently around mid-December. With Masoji searching through some old files. If he would, take it away.
Man. It's been over a year, one moment. Cool. Busy. Oh yeah. In this case. What a nightmare. It's been a while since I've given it thought, but yeah. I'll remember this one no matter how many years it's been. Where are we at now? 5 years since then. Time really does fly. Well, this case certainly tested my patience, that's for sure. At the time, it was probably my first especially notable mystery to solve. Everything before then was more so a bunch of small-time stuff. I guess it only makes sense it is the one where I met my first actual employees. Until then, I only had Dee and Sarah. And to think it started with you again. Jesus, what the hell was I thinking?
And we're going to flash back 5 years ago to a much different looking office. In the same place, but with far less furniture, only a single desk, and it's much more barren looking. Miss Soji, would you like to describe yourself and how you look?
And I mean, like actually, like since it's been over a year.
Both, whatever you want, as well as like how he looks different.
Well,
like what would change? What is different 5 years in the past?
5 years in the past, Misogi is. He's I mean, he's a werewolf past 20, so he doesn't really change much.
Mm-hmm.
But
But how does he carry himself though?
Yeah. How does he carry himself?
Yeah.
A bit more like an asshole.
Oh no, he's a dick.
Like just a bit more like a upfront asshole.
Oh,
put
no.
it simply, and not like a secret asshole that he is.
Well,
put it simply, more straightforward, you could say.
Soji, as you're in this office, you've not really had any clients for quite a while now.
Yeah, money's getting a little scarce.
However, you hear it and smell it before anything else. It smells like rot, almost. Clear stench of death.
He just scrunches up his nose.
And you can hear floorboards creaking. Clearly someone's going up the stairs. Judging by the erratic nature of their footsteps, yet the slow nature as well, they're unsteady on their feet. Perhaps drunk of some kind? Maybe wounded. When they reach the top of the steps, they pause, then take a few more hesitant steps, and there's a solid 3-second pause before you hear a knock, knock, knock at your door.
Okay. He just like sits up, stretches. Well, any client's better than none. He just walks over, like, opens the door. MDA, how can I...
As soon as you open the door, a woman falls down practically into you. Do you catch her at all, or do you like just let her drop?
He thinks about letting her drop for a moment, but like as she's like getting closer to the ground, he does like catch her like by the scruff of her, by the back of her collar, her fur shirt.
Yo, women.
Yeah. As you grab her, like her body is just limp. She just like her arms keep falling, like just like almost sort of like pull out against the ground.
Shit. You okay?
You pull her up, and as she raises up to her full height, she's a little bit shorter than you, as she is clearly unstable on her feet, stumbling back and forth a bit. She's wearing pretty shitty clothing, and it almost looks like she just like pulled it out of a garbage or dumpster of somewhere. It's like ripped up, but it seems to have at one point been a tank top, jeans, and a jacket of some kind. But it's mostly torn up or has holes in it. And, however, that's not the most immediate thing that draws your attention. The most immediate thing is the giant gaping wound that goes all across her stomach. The tank top hides a bit of it, but you can clearly see, like, no person should be able to survive this. There's still a bit of blood dripping from it, but it seems mostly dried. Her skin is a deathly gray pale, and she has a mop of black hair that just falls about randomly around her. And, disturbingly, she has this smile that stretches from ear to ear. Hello.
Hi. Don't get it on my floor, okay?
Sorry. She takes a few hesitant steps into the office without even bothering to be invited in, and nearly falls before she steadies herself on like one of the walls. This the office of the Moonlit detectives?
Yeah, as I said. MDA.
Oh, that's good. I want to hire you for a case.
Sure thing.
Lucia Walker.
Oh, hey, it's
Lucia.
her.
Lucia Walker.
Ironic name, I know. Fitting, isn't it? She gestures to her wound.
Yeah, sure. Is that okay?
What do you think, Mr. Detective?
I mean, I know. Nick looks around for a moment, which is like kind of imperceivable with his eyes, as they are. That a normal person can just kind of walk that off. So.
She puts a finger on your lips. That's enough. Anyway.
As she takes it away, he very obviously like wipes his lips in the collar of his jacket.
I want you to solve a serial killing case.
One eye kind of opens, then closes. Alright. Sure, this'll be interesting. Well, what do you got for me? His air kind of changes for a moment as he kind of sits down and gestures to it.
There's been a couple of murders around the city. Werewolves being hunted down. I just want you to find the killer.
The killer of these werewolves?
Is all she responds with. The smile never leaves her face.
Alright. Never looked for a killer of werewolves before, so this will be interesting, I guess.
I can give you a pretty good first clue.
Well, what is it?
The docks over at the edge of the port. That's where the killer is gonna strike next.
Huh?
You're not gonna make it in time. Pretty sure that by the time you get there, the killer will have already gotten their victim. But it'll be a pretty good clue.
Thanks for the clue, Lucia. Right. So you gonna stay in here, or?
No, I don't stay in one place for long. I've got other places to be.
Alright. Like stands up from his chair. I guess I don't have time to waste then. D.
No, neither of us do. A spectral form appears next to you, Atardua. Yep.
I'm gonna need you to watch the place for me. I'll be out for a bit. Tell Sarah where I won.
Alrighty. I'll be sure to send her over with you. I have a feeling you may need some of her knowledge.
He kind of looks over to him.
He simply
Yeah.
adjusted glasses on his face.
Sure thing, man. He turns away and begins his walk towards the docks. As by this point, the MDA certainly doesn't have a car.
Yeah, definitely not. We are now going to cut back 1 hour earlier.
Oh.
And let's get quite different music in tone.
It's Phoenix Wright super joke music.
I mean, you say that, but you're not wrong.
Well, I was right in the genre.
Yeah.
Oh.
There is someone driving down the empty night streets. Would you like to describe yourself and your ride, Cody?
Go,
So
Coach.
he's arriving down at the docks?
No, you are currently driving to your partner's place, as she contacted you about a job.
Driving down the road in a souped-up chopper motorcycle with very long, tall handlebars. The man practically reclining in the seat as he drives. No, that would be a masquerade breach, wouldn't it?
Remember, you do have glamour.
That is true. Is a headless man with his head sitting in his lap, lazily yawning.
There he is, Tim.
It's the guy.
It's the guy.
It's the guy in the thumbnail of the video.
There he is. He's right in the middle.
A man with pale skin, a pretty pointed nose, light brown hair done back in a ponytail, wearing a white tricorn hat with a large purple feather in it, with an earpiece seemingly coming down from his ear. His outfit is a deep purple coat belonging seemingly in a previous era, with a cravat. I don't know how it's pronounced. With a white fluffy cravat in the center, and very polished boots. With a rifle slung over his lap.
Gone.
All right. Yeah, you keep driving until eventually, you pull up to a stop outside a very nondescript building, just in like downtown Chicago. Quickly, you park up your motorcycle, give a little, put the kickstand down, etc., etc. And you go over and you open up the door and enter into what appears to be an old bookshop that is clearly has not been used in a number of years. It's all dusty, all the lights are off.
How does he carry his head around though?
Clipped to his belt.
He ties his ponytail to it.
It's gotta be nauseous.
The place does not look great. However, as he steps in, a voice sounds in his earpiece. So you finally arrived, huh? Finally. And then
I could not keep a girl waiting.
A number of lights come on as the floor opens up in segments into a staircase leading downward.
I ever the one to make an entrance.
But it's your entrance I need to prepare it, isn't it?
Touché. Touché, mademoiselle. And walks down the stairs. Just carrying his rifle over his shoulders.
When he reaches the bottom, he finds himself in a room just stocked to the brim with technology. There are a bunch of multiple computers everywhere. And when I say computers, I do mean the computer tower itself, along with all kinds of other kinds of electronics. Yet not a single monitor is around. And instead, in the center of the room, spinning slightly in a swivel chair, is a woman. She appears fairly average height, about 5'7", and she has sort of fair, pale skin. It seems she probably doesn't get outside often. However, her most notable feature is that she has these grayish eyes that seem to have lights moving around in them. Occasionally circles flash in her eyes. Occasionally a few strands of something will move across them. Aside from that, her hair is cut short in the back, yet with one extremely long bang over the right side, along with a black button-up shirt with a white overcoat over that, tied up with a nice red ribbon. It is your partner, Mai.
Ah, mon chéri. You look divine tonight in the lighting of these LED lightings.
She snaps her fingers and a spotlight moves from herself to him. But we can't deny your beauty either, mon chéri. No.
And he does a deep bow, holding his head in his hand, on eye level with her.
Oh no, these are dorks. Oh no. They're
They are?
huge dorks.
Now I'm sure you remember why I called you here today. It's a wonderful job we got.
Are you sure you didn't just want to see me?
Oh. But I don't like to mix business and pleasure.
Yes, off the job.
Now then, just be safe. Let's do it one more time. She snaps her fingers and a holographic display appears. With this woman on it.
Damn, we got
So-
all sorts of characters.
Our client. Quite the special job. Getting a job from the biggest pack member in Chicago.
Like in the hand that's holding the head, like just scratches his chin with two fingers. Ooh, yes. Quite a good catch we found that is. Lots of money to be made. I'd almost say I could retire.
Now then, Meredith Steele. She leans back and a few more like holographic images of long documents pop up. Owner of Steel Industries, Steel Constructions, and the most powerful Forsaken woman in the entire city. To have her hire you for such a job is unprecedented. Now then, I suppose we should go over the job itself. She opens up another few documents and swipes through them until you see a couple pictures of what appear to be mauled and mutilated corpses. It seems her werewolves have been either going missing without a trace, or every so often, going missing with a few extra traces. It seems she's not quite willing to risk any more of her people, and so she's decided to outsource. I'm sure our special bounty hunter can track this person down, can't he?
Oh. For you, my chérie, anything.
And, as luck would have it, she pulls up in a few more things and pulls up what appears to be an audio file, which she holds in her hand and flips it over to you as if she were blowing a kiss.
He holds the head up to it.
A crackling of static plays, and it seems you are almost immediately aware that this is some sort of police radio. And it seems like there's someone who appears to be calling for backup over at the harbor area. It seems there's some kind of, quote, monster down there. Of course, monsters around this place in the city are nothing new, but if it's this fragrant about it, then it may be more unique than our standard monster. How good this place is any to start?
Well then, should I fire my motorcycle again?
Well, time is of the essence. It'll be
Are there any
okay.
details that you should sweat? Of course, you know, I do not.
Well, this woman does appear to be entirely mortal, the policewoman making the call. So, perhaps do your best to keep her out of the line of fire. We wouldn't want to go breaking the rules, now would we?
Yes, of course. I should make sure.
Although, considering she's already seen this monster, perhaps there's not much we can do about it.
Well, it seems that is the unfortunate part of it. Any bonuses for keeping her alive?
Other than a woman's eternal gratitude?
Well, I could always use some more of that.
Maybe she'll be lucky enough to give you a peck on the cheek.
Oh, huh? To me? Oh, of course not.
Well, before I keep you any longer, we do have business to attend to.
Yes, of course, of course.
She does a little snap, and you feel the floor tiles move under you as you're turned around and moved up back towards the staircase. I know you wish to stay and stare at my beauty forever, but you really should be going. Off, off. She does a little, like, a like chewing motion playfully with her hand.
If only I could see and not have to, and then be able to leave my head somewhere. How wonderful that would be. And he walks off, clipping his head back into his belt and getting back on his motorcycle.
As you fire it up, you start revving up the engine and get ready to drive off. And as you do, I want you to make me a wits plus driving test.
Odd. Well, what's up with that?
Three successes.
As you're driving, you're a fairly good driver, and considering how late it is, nobody is out this week. It's like 1 a.m. right now. However, you spot something and just barely react enough time to turn and twist and move your motor out of the way so you only barely nick it. It seems that there was someone just walking in the middle of the street, and you managed to just barely avoid them. Although you are pretty sure you nicked them a bit as you hear like a thunk, thunk as they tumble to the ground.
And he spins the bike around and shines the headlamp onto it.
You see, lying face down on the ground appears to be a woman with like a mess of black hair and pale gray skin. And she appears to be wearing a patient's gown. And she's just laying there flat on the ground.
He sort of pulls the motorcycle up next to her, kicks the kickstand down.
He's killed a woman.
Mademoiselle, do you require a hand? And extends his hand.
There's like
Down.
a solid pause for like 2 whole seconds before she slowly lifts her head up and looks you in the eye. She has this ear-to-ear smile. I've already got enough hands. I'll let you know if I lose one, though.
Do not be afraid.
She gets up slowly, pressing her, like, very clumsily getting up off the ground, swaying on her feet. It seems her hospital gown is a little stained. Now you can get a better look at it. You wouldn't have to know where a girl can find some clothes around here, do you?
But, mademoiselle, it seems that, one of your style. Let's see, there do seem to be a couple of shops that I passed on my way here. But I wouldn't let a nice mademoiselle to fend for herself.
She's already starting to walk away.
just looking at her. And thus another one gets away. And he just gets back onto the motorcycle.
Alright, Pepe Le Pew fucking
rides away.
fucking Pepe Le Pew over here.
Alright. And we are once again going to shift gears
Whoa.
to our third protagonist.
Who's gonna be?
Whoever could it be?
I don't know who it could be. You should tell us.
The first thing you feel is a slight rocking sensation, almost like you're being moved around. And then there's like a lot of pain, you're pretty sure. And then you're really sure you're hungry.
Hmm.
And then your eyes open. You can see a night sky is above you. Your 4 total thoughts, 4 total memories are swirling about inside your head currently.
Yeah. Well, let's look around the area. What's going on?
You look around, it seems you're inside something. You can feel yourself moving around in it, so it's probably not just land. Perhaps in a boat of some kind. The second thing you notice is the boat seems pretty damaged, you're pretty sure. Although it's not exactly have much to judge against. You also notice, speaking of damage, your clothes are in fucking tatters. You're wearing the remains of some sort of blue smock thing. Anyone else would be able to recognize it as a patient's gown. Yeah. And it looks heavily damaged. And finally, there's what appears to be a puppy of a wolf curled up in a corner.
Pupper. Pupper. Is there like a reflective surface around here?
Not where you currently are. You should go looking for one.
Does this boat look okay? I don't think I know what a boat is anyways.
No. There's a doorway, there's an opening, you're pretty sure there's a way off.
Let's see what the fuck's going on over there.
Yeah. Well, you go out into the door, into the back of the boat. And you're able to look over the side of it into the water to see your own reflection. You look pretty much like how you did before, but, or rather, how you will in 5 years, but you look really, not quite beat up, but mangy, almost.
Yeah, if anything, I imagine his hair is longer, but just longer because it's a big fucking... He's basically all fur.
Yeah.
Like, his hair is, covering his eyes and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
he does not look well taken care of.
Yeah, no, he hasn't put into, a vaguely mohawk place yet.
Yeah.
What's across the water?
It seems, when you look out around, it seems this boat has... Docked is not the right word, more like it's landed next to the dry land. Clearly it isn't attached to anything. It almost looks like it just drifted in and just happened to land here. And out across the water you can see nothing but a long expanse of water and more water.
Oh. Yeah, I guess we're on land now?
Yes, you're docked at a port. There's a way up onto the concrete of a dock next to you.
Alright, I'll pick up the puppy by the scruff of its neck and walk off the boat.
Yeah, you pick up the puppy and the puppy sort of lazily opens its eyes but closes them again. It seems it's very tired.
Good boy.
As you get off the boat, all your limbs feel weak. You look over at where you came from. It seems to for you, it's just a hunk of, you're pretty sure the word is metal, that somehow is floating. To anyone else, you would see it's a speedboat, fairly modern one, and clearly has a number of bullet holes in it. Your stomach rumbles.
Hungry.
Will you make me a perception roll?
Alright. With plus composure. I remember what it is. It's still not good. Why are my
And your plus 2 from werewolf senses.
Hey, it's good. It's better than it's better than it would be otherwise. My 1 composure. One suck.
Something smells good. It smells like food. There's a smell up further inland.
Let's go over there.
You start like wobbling your way over there. You're definitely unsteady on your feet. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But eventually, you make your way to what appears to be just a. You go through. It seems like just a huge stacks of metal warehouses. And you go through a door of one kind, and eventually arrive in this large open warehouse with a number of crushed and smashed bits of metal. And food in the middle. Lots of it. It's a little messy, but it's food.
Fuck yeah, let's dig in.
You immediately go over and start digging in. At this point, I'd like you to roll Harmony.
Fuck's Harmony about?
Here's
my Harmony. Oh, there it is. 1,
yes.
2,
We'll
3,
roll.
4, 5, 6,
You're gonna make this is a breaking point towards spirit.
What? Something bad.
So you're gonna have to roll Resolve plus Composure -2.
Breaking points give B.
They do.
So just Resolve plus Composure would be 4.
And then -2 for 2.
Yeesh. Is a breaking point?
Yes. It technically is called a Harmony check.
I'll call it the Harmony check, I guess. Harmony.
Harmony is werewolf breaking point.
I know. I remember. 1 suck.
Incredibly, you're fine.
What?
Apparently, you hold on to your Harmony.
Wow. Okay.
Against all fucking odds.
I don't know what.
Also, restore to full essence.
Oh, nice.
You feel a lot more rejuvenated.
I
should mention, you started with, you would have started with no essence,
right.
But you are now back to full essence as you eat.
Whoa, I wonder what I am eating. I wonder.
As you're engrossed in your meal, eventually you hear a distant Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah.
Look over, and you see a woman in a trench coat. She has brown hair that's short and cropped around her ears, with equally brown eyes. She appears to have stumbled backwards and like fallen down when she opened. It seems she opened the door, and when she got sight of this, she fell down. She has a hat on that has the words CPD on it in a badge.
What's a CPD?
And she has a long brown overcoat. And there's another badge on the left side of her chest that is similarly emblazoned with CPD. Her eyes are wide as she scrambles back, gets up onto her feet, and reaches in, pulls out a stick of metal, and points it at you. Stay where you are. Stay where you fucking are. Jesus. She stumbles for a bit before she reaches into her coat and pulls out a bit of leather that opens up to more metal with the word CPD on it. This is the Chicago Police Department. Stay where you are. Jesus fuck.
You like
God, I'm gonna be sick.
tilts his head at, like, whatever, with, like, the metal thing.
State. Oh, she covers her mouth and looks away. State your name, and get hands up.
Name. Ken.
For a moment, your vision goes white, and you hear your own voice, younger, proudly saying, "My name's Gen."
Oh no, it's Baby Ken.
As the woman responds, "I don't... Yeah, sure. Let's go with Gen." And then your vision returns. Stay on your knees and put your hands up. Her arms are shaking. That's fresh meat. What? Hey, Gen,
Yeah.
roll me Death Rage.
Oh no, Ken, no! How do you do Death Rage again?
Resolve plus Composure, I believe.
Oh no, it's only 4. Oh no, Ken has never been good at Death Rage. There's this thing. Oh my god, I got 2 socks.
You feel this pounding in the back of your head that's claiming for you to just run over there and devour this thing. Yet, something in you is pushing back. Some other force is telling you to stay calm. Yeah. Oh, God. And the woman goes over and reaches into her, puts the badge away, and we're still keeping that metal stick on you, pulls out another box of metal, and presses in on a button. This is Officer Olivia Rowan calling for backup. Oh, I found something at the... Jeez, it's a fucking monster. Send backup to the warehouse.
Monster.
Stay there. She points the metal stick further at you. God. Who? Why are you... She puts the metal thing away and pulls out another bit of metal. It seems she has a lot of metal on her. It's like 2 loops of metal. Put your hands behind your back.
I know what hands are.
You know what hands are. You know basic anatomy.
Just like limply, like kind of like puts it back and then lets it flop back to his side.
Are you fucking with me? What? She takes a few tentative steps forward, and slowly, unleashes, one of the hoops, and moves. It seems like she's gonna try and put it around one of your wrists.
Weird.
She loops it in, and you hear a clink. It feels kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, kind of like moving around like a kid. Yeah.
Stay where you are. She then puts in your other one, as both your hands are bound behind your back. Fuck. What the fuck did I get myself into?
Fuck.
What?
Fuck.
She narrows her eyes. Where did you... why were you... She looks down at the meat. God. At this point, someone else is walking up. Misogi, you can faintly hear the sound of conversation.
This is supposed to be whatever. He just like goes in and he like the door's like kind of cracked open, right?
Mm-hmm.
He just kind of like peeks his head in. Moonlit Detective Agency.
A woman whirls around and points her gun at you. It seems like if she not actually, you know what? I'm gonna actually roll her willpower right now.
Oh no. Oh no, Misogi fucking dies from getting shot. Oh no. What?
Oh man, I'm sorry, guys.
We're so low powered. Wow. No, Adam, why did you have her shoot him? Adam, why would you do that? We're so low powered.
She goes over, and you see her finger tense on the trigger. But when she sees a human face, she sort of pauses for a moment. Who
He
are
stops
you?
for a second whenever she points the gun and his starts pointing in his general direction. Was like puts his hands up. Take it easy. Just
She swaps the gun between pointing at the very obviously disheveled person on the floor and Misogi.
just here for a case.
Case?
Yep.
Detective
Agency.
Misogi, as you walk into the room, there appears to be a mutilated corpse on the ground, along with very obviously trails of blood and bits of gore hanging from the mouth of the person on the ground.
That wasn't very much of a clue.
What? What do you mean, detective agency? This is this is a crime scene.
And as a detective, I'm allowed to be here if a case has been filed, which it has, by the way. Paperwork will be done a little bit later. I'm working on that.
The woman seems so baffled. She almost momentarily lowers her gun, just trying to process everything that's going on right now.
Looks over back to the corpse and then up and down at the disheveled man. Ugh. What happened to you?
Hungry.
Not really. Almost supernatural sense.
Right. Perception plus primal
it's
urge.
It's this new thing that I learned.
This new wacky thing that you've heard of.
Yeah, it's this new tech that I learned that
By the way, Misogi, your supernatural sense is actually going to be much more limited during Dark Era.
That's fine.
Because you haven't learned what most of the supernatural smell like yet.
Yeah,
so,
not at all.
Yeah.
You're still collecting them.
You still haven't learned them since.
If he succeeds in this, it's because he smelled himself before. Amongst other things.
He smelled himself.
Just sniff. Man, I need some deodorant. It smells good. Oh shit, you need some deodorant.
You smell like wet dog blood and shit. Also, I've created this, and I'm not sure how to feel about it.
Huh.
Oh wait, shit! I forgot.
That works.
Yeah.
And extra dice. Cool, 1 success.
Gen is a shitbag, so I imagine you do shave the side of his head at some point in the future.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's the first maker of Gen ever.
Well, no, there's another one, but that one's not.
That one other one.
One other one ever.
And we only made it because he's feral again.
Yeah. This is feral gun here.
This is the only time this will be in use. By the way, I've got 1 success.
Okay. Yeah, you can smell that he's a werewolf, you're pretty sure, of some kind. At least he smells somewhat similar to you.
First one. Neat. Oh, you've already got the handcuffs on him. Nice.
All right. Let's just take it from the top real quick. Nice to meet you. My name is Misogi Octagawa. You can just call me Octagawa or Misogi. I don't care. Hi. He like waves to the police girl.
She pulls out a badge and points it at him. Detective Olivia Rowan, Chicago Police Department. State your business. Other than.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Kindred spirits. I'm a detective of the Moonlit Detective Agency. You haven't heard it yet? It's. Sir?
She shakes her head in confusion.
Yeah. Anyways, I got word of a serial murderer and was told as a clue was told to come here. And lo and behold, he looks over to the tiny disheveled man.
Murderer.
Yep, that's what you are, buddy. Well,
No one can.
What do you mean, serial murderer?
well, to be frank, I've never heard of it.
Neither have I. The police would hear about this before some random detective. Wait a minute, you're just a private detective agent. You weren't allowed to be here.
Pulls out a badge, which, unlike future Misogi's badge, this one is shitty and not real.
What?
He quickly like puts it back in. Just don't worry about it. Anyways, give me a moment.
She seems too befuddled to even try to resist right now.
Yeah, he's gonna see what he can glean from the current corpse, man-eating corpse. There's a wolf over there. Whatever.
He's not a wolf, he's a pupper and he's a good boy.
Yeah, he's gonna see what he can glean from all this.
There he is. There's Fangs barking.
There he
Yeah.
is.
It's nothing too like actually detectiving. He's just trying to get a rundown of what could potentially be the case, since there isn't much to go off.
Wits plus investigation, and a -2 since you're just like giving a once-over of the scene.
Okay. Misogi's. Yeah, that's you, Misogi.
I've accidentally made Gen hot and I regret that immediately.
Regret.
Regret. Eat food. Regret.
Regret.
4 successes.
How many successes?
4.
Well, obviously, from what you can tell, the thing on the ground is mostly human. However, the sheer amount of blood that is just strewn everywhere means it probably didn't come from just a normal human. Like, the walls are literally fucking painted with blood. There was clearly a fight of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
And your first immediate assumption probably assume probably a werewolf. Who knows what the fuck else is out there?
Yeah.
Shit's whack out there.
And notably, the blood on the walls is a little bit dry. This happens a little bit ago. This happened some time ago. It was not like recent. It was not within the last few minutes.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. The blood. What about the blood on the mutilated corpse? Is that also dry up until little man started munching on it?
Fucking call me little man. I'll
yeah.
beat your ass.
It seems like the fact that it was like in the corpse, it kept it a little bit liquidy, but the corpse was probably created a while ago. I mean, basic estimation, 20-ish or minutes or so.
And old little man over there doesn't seem like he has any blood on him other than the corpses, correct?
Seems like it.
I imagine it would just be on his hands and mouth.
Yeah, there's blood on his hands, mouth, and running down his chest from messy eating.
Damn, Ken, you a messy eater.
He also does not seem to be suffering any notable wounds that you can immediately see.
Well, werewolves, I've heard, do have this regeneration thing, so maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's what it is.
Implying you don't regenerate?
It's hard to, you know, just, you know.
What do you mean, you know?
You know, Adam.
Mm-hmm. Detective Rowan really goes over to you. She's trying to get a hold of her senses. Hold on, what do you mean serial killing case? What? How long have you been investigating this?
How long have I been investigating this? He pulls up his sleeve, and it's like an old watch on his hand. He kind of looks at it. Probably about 30 minutes by now.
Hell. Then how did you...
Look,
how many other cases?
It's a kind of a long story. I got told by someone that this was happening at my agency. She's likely not going to be there anymore. So,
Someone? Who?
Oh yeah. She called herself Lucia Walker. You ever heard of her? I haven't.
Her eyes go wide. What?
Oh, was there a
She immediately ruffles in through her coat and pulls out what appears to be some sort of, like, not quite obituary, but like autopsy. No, she pulls out an autopsy report and flips through it and then points to what appears to be very much Lucia Walker on a morgue table in a patient's gown. Did she look like this?
Yeah, but a lot less creepy.
And
but a
dead.
lot more creepy, and she had like a trashy outfit on.
She mentioned, even on the autopsy table, that woman is still smiling ear to ear.
Oh, never mind. She's just as creepy.
Creepy.
I'm here investigating a case of a missing corpse. I wasn't expecting to find this.
Is she the missing corpse?
Yes.
Ugh. Yikes.
We assume there was a... Why am I... Wait, no, I don't have to tell this to you. You're just a civilian.
Nope. Detective agency. It's whole business, everything. I have papers. It's just at the place. I paid for that agency with my own money. And then some.
Miss Soji, you hear the sound of a gun cocking. It's not from her. It's from outside. There's a lot of guns cocking.
Okay. he immediately like grabs her. Okay, get down, please.
What? And then... the wall explodes with a hail of gunfire.
Yeah!
It seems like there's a bunch of assault rifles going off at once, just flying through the wall. The woman who you just pulled to the ground is screaming. She is clearly terrified.
He's covering her ears so no deafening.
Yeah. Again, this fucking hurts. Death rage.
Roll the resistor. Its actions happen.
Roll to resist.
Alright.
Shit hurts.
I would imagine Ken would just stand there and get shot.
No, even the sound on your ears.
Oh,
Pain.
yeah.
Pain.
Oh shit!
Sensory overload.
Zero successes.
Hey, Masugi, you hear like a growling next to you? It seems the werewolf next to you is starting to shift into Garu form.
Okay. Do not. You just. He just like puts his mouth as close as his ear. Don't open your eyes. Don't do anything. Trust me.
She immediately
please.
opens her eyes. What the fuck?
No. He immediately like grabs her eyes. Stop. Don't perceive it in any way.
What the hell do you mean? What was happening with him?
Just don't worry about it. Don't look at it. Just stare right there. I'll handle it. Please and thank you.
What does that mean?
I can't explain. Shut up.
Shut up. Shut up.
Jen, you are fully
is there, like,
transforming into Garu by now.
Is there like a box nearby?
All right, time to.
Since I'm here, I should describe the room. Now that it's not just metal. It's a
now
large open warehouse with a number of cargo containers that have all been like smashed and like pushed around. There are a couple of boxes, but they're mostly like destroyed. The closest one is a nearby cargo container. Yes.
Is it okay? He grabs her and he just grabs her, just kind of like tosses her in there.
Ah!
Stay in there, please. Don't come out until I say. I know it's kind of. Look, just stop, okay? Just stay right there, please. I'm
The
begging
gunfire
you.
is still going. Gen is now full Garu.
Gen is gonna fire fuck. You gotta stop it! Stop!
Charge him! Yeah!
Charge!
Masugi, just you finished watching it, you see the now full Garu werewolf run towards the gunfire, taking bullets after bullets, but thanks to being in Garu, instantly regenerating them.
Nice.
No, just no. Okay. At least I was right.
Meanwhile, a little bit away on the street, a man on a bike is watching this shit go down. Sebastian. There's a voice in your ear. Well, that isn't good.
And what better would that be, monsieur?
It seems that there are more people on this case than we thought. And unfortunately, it seems they're trying to get rid of our very important witnesses.
Is the crime scene hot?
Very. But I think I have something to make it stop.
As he puts the rifle like in between the handlebars, and he looks down the sights as his head is in his lap, and he moves one of his hands over to the trigger.
What you see is a large amount of people, like you say about a dozen or so, all in full body armor, with all holding very military-grade assault rifles. It seems it's an entire Task Force Valkyrie strike team. Standing behind them is a man in a gray suit, with a short black hair, with one extra long strand tied in a short braid in the back. He looks like this. He has a smug smile on his face.
Oh no, he's a shitbag!
The voice in your ear, the earpiece cracks to life again. If you can get me a little closer, I think I could send something to get them to stop shooting for a while. Just need to be within range.
Is this a situation where firing my gun would only dampen the mood?
It certainly would make the party a little more exciting, but I think it would kill the mood. Plus, there'd have to be quite a bit of cleanup.
Oh well. I should get as close as I can as it revs more.
Alright, how would you like to get closer?
The bike is running, and he's gonna do a power slide up next to him.
Alright.
Or at least
Power
just drift
slide.
past them. Just drift past them.
Wits plus driving, and you can add your bike's handling to this.
Add what?
your bite's handling, which, if I remember correctly, is 3.
Alrighty. I think aggressive driving also applies.
It may.
If I had nickels for the amount of times Cody's played a Chronicles of Darkness character that uses a motorcycle as well as guns.
I was literally just about to say the same thing.
Yeah, you'd have 2 nickels, but it's weird that happened twice.
Wits plus driving?
Yes, with plus driving and +3 from your bite's handling.
I was gonna say Hiroka doesn't exist yet, but it's 5 years ago, not fucking.
Yeah,
Babu Hiroka.
she's little Babu.
She's like
She's
10.
11. She's 11.
Yeah, she's attending middle school.
You'd be doing their thing.
What'd you get on your roll, Cody?
2 successes.
All right. Mai is going to do her thing. She's going to activate her Technomancer powers.
The fuck?
Yes, because there's often not talked about. Technomancers are a thing in Chronicles of Darkness.
I mean, Misogi is like part Technomancer.
Vaguely, yeah.
He's through werewolf magic bullshit.
Fun fact, the full-blown Technomancers are a subvariant of Psychic.
Huh.
Yeah.
Funny.
So he has a split character sheet.
No, he just has an ability.
No, it's homebrew. I'm using Spirit Ridden sheet because it's
Yeah,
homebrew.
yeah. Can't believe it.
Anyway, there's a little, beeping, and then after a second, all the gunshots, stop firing, as the soldiers look around his head confused. As the man in the suit looks over, why the hell did you stop firing? Command says there's a civilian in there. A human. A woman. So? There's already 2 mutts in there. We need to take them out while we still can. And then the door bursts open
Yeah.
as a giant werewolf runs out.
Yeah. And then Misogi is like running after it, trying to jump onto it.
Yeah. Misogi, you jump onto his back and grab him. As you activate,
Stop
you
it.
activate your Eldoth powers, and again, you instantly just collapse. As you are stunned.
Hey, stop that.
Fuck!
All of the men raise their guns again before they are bombarded with messages of ceasefire, ceasefire, don't shoot. Why are all of you hesitating? Command sending messages to break contact.
Huh? Misogi looks up from Gen.
Misogi, you look up. There's quite a large crew. First, there's about a dozen men in full body armor, all pointing assault rifles at you. There's a man in a suit who appears to be holding a pistol in his right hand. And behind all of them, there is a man on a motorbike. From your point of view, he does in fact have his head attached.
It looks around.
It seems the men on the it seems all the soldier men have not noticed the man on the motorbike.
He just like with one hand on Gen's head into the ground, and he lifts up a hand. Is like a kind of a don't shoot. Hi. Nice night we're having.
And here I thought it'd just be a simple extermination case. The man points a pistol at you. Yada yada, state your names so we can get this over with. You have your rights to a public appeal, etc., etc. Now can I kill you already?
If Misogi's eyes are open, he'd be blinking at that.
What do you mean? Misogi's eyes are always open.
No, yeah.
Why must you gaslight us like this?
He just kind of huh? I mean, name and Misogi Octagawa. Head
The
detective.
man
at
rolls
the
his one visible eye.
Moonlit
Uh-huh.
Detective Agency. Are you listening?
Oh, it fancies itself a detective.
No, I am a detective. I have papers for it. It's just at the agency.
It's in my other pants.
Sebastian, like, just talks to his earpiece. What's your idea?
Well,
Seems to have worked, but what do you suggest I do now?
He like kind of looks down again, or to the tiny man. Stop. Hey, stop that. He grabs like a piece of rubble from just like the destroyed landscape and just like shoves it into his mouth as like a muzzle. Stop that.
he's quite literally frothing.
Isn't that supposed to calm you down? Stop that.
Well, the man looks to his men. Open fire. And they all just look at him for a second. What are you waiting for? Open fire. But one of them isn't hostile. Of all the squads I get stuck with, I get the prissy ones.
Is he like? Yeah, they don't seem to notice that the motorcycle man is there, right?
No.
Permission to engage?
He points behind them. Look behind you.
None of them turn. Do you honestly think any of us are going to fall for that?
You really should look behind. Like there's like a guy right there.
Permission to engage? Permission to engage in sarcastic speak, monsieur?
Granted.
as he racks the bolt action of his rifle. Yes, I do really think that it would be advisable.
There's a slight shimmer in the air, almost imperceptible as the other people like look around. And as a couple of them point their guns at you, and a couple of them remain their guns pointed at the two very obviously werewolves on the ground, the man in the suit just immediately shoots at you.
Shoots at who?
Sebastian. I do not believe you actually have defense against firearms, if I remember correctly.
If he's moving on his motorcycle, he would.
Yes. But, as you are currently stood still,
Permission to engage? Granted. Turns around, gets a headshot. Ow, how did you know to aim at my waist?
You missed. My defense is nothing.
nothing indeed.
You don't get one.
You don't have defense against firearms, bitch.
You cuck.
We're better than you. I can dodge firearms. This feral child can dodge firearms.
Two successes. As points his gun, fires it twice. However, the bullets, like, one of them goes through your head, but, like, where your head should be. It just passes through. The other one nicks you across, like, the top of the neck, and does 3 lethal. Armor applies.
Have armor? Keep his knife.
If you do, it applies.
Yeah, 3 lethal thirst for me, totally fine.
I would assume at least reinforced cloth. If you're a merc of some manner.
Yeah.
He's styling though. He ain't got time for that reinforced cloth.
One armor then?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
And there's like a brief moment where it seems like all hell is about to break loose, before a call comes in from command. but is in actual command this time. Although none of you can hear it, as the man in the suit puts a finger to his ear. What?
Not even the werewolves?
Nope.
Damn.
And there is a reason for that. Was it... What? As he lowers his gun and turns back to Misogi again. You... He points at Misogi. I don't know what you did. And...
Huh?
Both of you insufferable. Well, congratulations, Mutts. For some reason, it seems someone up there decided you were important. Important enough to have a fair trial, at least. Well, as much of the trial as you dogs deserve.
Stray dogs. Literary.
What? What's
So-
this is about a...
What's trial?
Shh. He puts the rock back in his mouth.
He just
I
crunches
understand it's
down on
hard
it.
for your little dog brain to understand, so let me put it like this. He points the gun at you again. Next time I shoot this, I'm going to load it with silver bullets. And I'm going to give you an option. Either A, you give up the murderer down there, and I kill it. Or B, you can decide to solve this case, and when it's revealed that it did indeed do the deed and kill the other thing in there, I'll kill both of you.
Not murder again.
Okay, I would like to preface, before I was rudely interrupted, I did have a suspicion that I don't think he did kill him, however, he did absolutely eat the body.
Hungry.
Uh-huh. The man walks over and just puts the gun against Misogi's temple.
You shouldn't do that.
I can do
It's
whatever
like-
I want, Mutt.
I mean, look, I don't know who you are, but I'm the detective here, so I kinda know what I'm talking about.
You're the detective.
Yeah, I have papers for it and everything.
Let me introduce you to my papers. He reaches into his suit pocket and pulls out a badge. My name is Agent Keaton Crawford of Task Force Valkyrie. I'm sure your little mutt brain can't comprehend it, but we're a human organization, and our job is to keep the peace. You know, exterminate little problems like you.
You're a little late for that.
Now, normally I'd love to do my job, but unfortunately idiots up at command are stopping me. So, if you would please make this easier on both of us, and let me shoot this damn mutt in the face, and I can shoot you at a later date, Mutt.
No one has to die tonight, you know. And this isn't a threat on you, I'd like to point out.
Says the murderer. How many humans have you already killed and eaten?
He frowns.
If all you dog killers want to just protect each other, yes. You're lucky someone considers you enough of a citizen to, give you a chance. So I'm going to offer my deal again. Either A, you give up the thing, I kill it, and you get to walk free for another day before I catch you in another crime. Or B, I kill you both. Oh, and I guess you get to investigate something or other.
You know what? Fine. He opens his eyes. Macy looks at him. What was that second deal again?
He smiles. Wow. So suicidal.
What was it? investigate
Oh,
the case, and if I can't prove it, or did I hear wrong?
yes. Command decided that there is an offer. I have no earthly idea who decided this or why, but it almost seems a challenge for you. 3 days to find the... He puts in quotations with his free hand. True killer. If you can, you both get to walk free. If not, I get to kill you both.
He's like kind of grabbing the tiny little man by like the collar of his ruined hospital gown. And like he stands up like his full height. His full impressive height of 5'11".
Whoa, he's so tall.
Whoa, so tall.
You are an inch taller than this man. He is 5'10".
Everyone's taller than Gun.
He gives a tiny little smirk. Seems like your command has some good taste. Look, I'll do this second deal. Sure, if I get it wrong, you can kill me. I'll be completely 100% about that part of the deal. Go for it. 3 days, all I've got. Trust me. You're gonna regret taking that offer and not killing this little poocher. Poocher right here.
Little. Not little.
Maybe insubordination isn't so bad after all.
It almost seems he's about to pull the trigger before another one of his men comes over. Sir, we've been asked to retreat.
Yeah, go on.
Highest man being so fucking insistent on keeping it alive.
He like his tooth smile kind of like goes down just a regular smirk as he closes his eyes again. Go on, Caden. I've got it all covered. Let the professionals handle this.
At this, he does actually try to shoot you, but another one of his subordinates grabs his arm before he can.
No. You're go ahead, shoot. Go ahead, do it.
Shoot, do it, coward, do it.
The bullet does go off and into the ground.
The Gen's face.
It lands close.
Like when he stood up, he has Gen like by the scruff of his neck, basically. So he's picking him up.
It's okay, Gen's small enough to still feed them.
I'm going to enjoy killing you.
I'm sure you would.
Great.
You guys are all the same.
Fine then. Oh, and don't even think about running away in those 3 days. We have eyes everywhere. We'll hunt you down. It'll be a matter of pride.
Yeah, right. You better keep that pistol of yours heavy then. Otherwise, never mind. Why don't you go on and leave, Agent Crawford? Do what old command is telling you to.
Goodbye, Mange. I'll enjoy killing you later. And with that, he turns and walks away.
Ooh, scalding.
A number of the armed guards keep their guns trained on you, and a couple of them on Sebastian, who is still just there off to the side.
He's just leaning against his bike.
As they too make a retreat further off into the night.
Weird. Well, congratulations, little buddy.
Not little.
Yeah, sure. Not little.
Sebastian raises, like, puts his head in his hand, and then, like, raises it up at, like, full arm's length above him. I don't know about you two, monsieurs, but you look a bit short from up here.
Question, Sebastian, do you deactivate your glamour?
Yeah, Because he's just like, oh, this dude, these people are something else.
The man sparkles for a moment. Before suddenly he is no longer like just standing there with his arm in the air. Instead, he is now holding his head. This is a new experience for everyone involved.
Head.
He like raises it up to like eye level with him. This is quite the unexpected revelation.
A supernatural, and you're French.
Disgusting French.
The hell? The hell is that?
Yes, monsieur. Sebastian Morin at your service.
How tall are you, Sebastian?
He's like 6 foot.
He's like with
his head on his shoulders. He's 6 foot.
is trying to reach for your neck, but he's fucking tiny, so he can't.
Octagua Masogi, Moonlit Detective Agency.
He
Hi.
extends the other hand to shake.
He drops again and goes to shake.
Ah, wonderful. Monsieur, it seems you've been roped into this as well. I do believe there was a civilian around.
As soon as you hear,
Fine, madame.
fuck?
I was about to say Gen goes back into the warehouse.
He just turns his head and doesn't move his body.
Standing in the doorway, just watching this and looking at like the fucking headless man, is the police officer, Olivia Rowan.
That sounds like a breaking point for me.
It is
wait.
weirdly not.
Supernatural resistance, way to go.
Hey, I told you to stay in there.
Is that what the fuck? She's pointing at the headless man. What the fuck?
Look, this is new for me too.
She points again. That man was a wolf.
Gee, you saw that?
She does a small nod. What the fuck are any of you?
Sebastian Morin at your service.
Octagua Masogi. Also, what do you mean? What are we? What are you?
Yeah,
What am I? I'm a human, obviously.
a lot of mademoiselles do not react as such to sights such as us.
Yeah, normally whenever they see the wolf form, they just kind of go insane for a little bit.
Gen just fucking disappeared into the warehouse.
Hey, come back here.
As Mr. chases after the Jen, it's just Olivia and Sebastian. And she looks back over at him. Is that like a magic trick? Or it's just like it's an illusion, right?
Sebastian Morin, mademoiselle, du horn extraordinaire.
Fucking. He just like he's like looks up. Hold on. What's that? Then goes back again.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, miss. He extends his hand.
She takes a step back from it. Officer Rowan.
Ah, Mademoiselle Rowan. You are unharmed, no?
I must have hit my head. She just holds her head. That's the explanation. I've hit my head. I'm dying. I must be. I'm going insane.
No, please, mademoiselle. You can reach out, touch, see, look.
Yeah!
I do exist.
You hear a voice in your ear, Sebastian. Wow. I was not expecting to meet someone like her. First time I've ever met one. Well, met.
Ma chérie, is there any information you're holding out on me?
Oh, I would never hold out on you.
Well, I
But
would hope not.
if you are curious,
Can Gen
it seems...
and Octagua hear this?
You can hear what Sebastian's saying, but you cannot hear my.
Okay, good. Because Gen was gonna do like a what?
That woman is one of the very few mortals born with the ability to see through supernatural powers. He has only been about 100 of them throughout history.
Badass.
It's
You're
quite
quite a
rare.
gifted woman, Mademoiselle Rowan.
Huh? At first I
see.
thought she must have been a latent psychic or something, but I did a scan of her. Nope, no powers whatsoever. It seems she's just happened to have been born lucky.
You have an innate supernatural tolerance, if you would.
Super what?
Nice job, Cody.
Well,
Next
just
name drop.
bound for you to find out anyways. You're welcome. And what a pleasure you must have that it would be me to let you find out.
I don't understand. What do you mean supernatural?
Well, you see, mademoiselle, I am a Dullahan. Of course, all those headless horsemen of the past. I ride a motorcycle.
It's a steel horse.
A steel horse, if you would. Although I have long since, and he like holds up his gun, which is very clearly like made out of bone and silver. Traded in my sword or pumpkin.
What?
And those two over there do seem to be werewolves.
Those exist?
Oh, quite so. Vampires. All sorts of manner of base monster.
Her eyes sort of like
mademoiselle.
go unfocused for a bit as she covers her mouth, and you can't hear Sebastian, but two werewolves, you can hear Bailey Butter. Wait, were the Salem witch trials justified?
Wait, what'd she say?
They're the Salem witch trials justified.
Hey, that it's still murder.
You wait. How did you? You're from across the room. How'd you hear what I said?
He points to his he points to his ears. Super senses, or animal wolf shit. I don't really know the specifics yet. I'm learning still.
I'm gonna be sick. I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming. I must be.
Whew, if this was a dream, I wish I could wake up.
It may seem like a dream with me around, but I do assure you, you are
You
not
piece of
dreaming.
shit.
I love him.
Quit flirting with everyone.
He like with one hand holds his hat, and then like unclasps like the strap that the tricorn hat is on, tips the hat in like a deep bow, and then puts it back on, straps it, and then just and then holds his hat back up. If you'll excuse me, madam, I do believe I have some business to attend to.
She just sort of like weakly nods, like takes off her hat as she like runs her hands through her hair, and like just slowly lays, or not like leans up against the wall and slides down it. Before she starts sitting down on the outside of the warehouse.
Please do not worry your little head. You'll be quite alright. You'll learn in due time. Well, worry about a few things. Namely, a couple of my former employers. But that is neither here nor there, mademoiselle. I shall have to bid you adieu. And he starts walking over to where Gen and Misogi went.
And Missouri again. This strange new supernatural who appears to be a headless man of some kind is approaching you.
The fuck is a supernatural?
Indeed.
That's what I assume. Just Gen's over there, like look at this thing. He's like offering like corpse to him. Gen's a good boy. He doesn't accept it.
He slaps out of his hand.
Yeah,
Stop that.
that's
That's evidence.
So Matt's like, I will not step too close to you, monsieurs. After all, and he holds up his rifle, which, the grip of the it looks like a bolt, like a primitive bolt action rifle, with it seems to be a grip made out of what seems to be a human spine. and the stock made out of a human pelvis,
Alright. Weird.
and all carved and engraved, and then a bright engraved silver barrel.
Don't want to touch that.
Where did you get those?
Oh. Well, these have been the tools of my trade for many a time, monsieur. And on one side, it's just written, it's like, for Sebastian Morin, and then on the other side, no land beyond.
Wait a
Sebastian,
minute! You son of a bitch!
Yeah!
Sebastian, I'd assume you keep at least some goblin fruits on you whenever you go
Fucking
out
no
to hunt.
land beyond
Oh,
me,
yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Eat shit, of course I was.
Fuck you. Universal
I will
remote
say,
for
it
the
doesn't
win.
look like it, though. It doesn't look like it.
I know.
Would you like to eat one of those goblin fruits now?
What do goblin fruits do?
They're like insta heals for changelings or fey creatures in general.
Ah, yeah. I'll eat one.
Misogi, you see this man pull out what looks like a banana. He peels it. There's an eggplant inside. He bites it. It looks on the inside. Inside of that, it looks like a bumpy pineapple.
The fuck?
He
You
finishes the
bite-
eggplant pineapple banana,
Why
and
did
you just notice his wounds close.
You had the did do that in front of me?
In front of my very eyes.
In front of my corpse?
Heal 1 lethal. Sebastian.
Alright.
Like, Fang just holds up Gen. Not what? Wait a minute.
Other way around.
Can I get the, Can I get the, what was it called? The changing books. I just realized I have powers.
Yes, you do have powers.
No way, you have powers?
Whoa,
That's-
you're a
contract.
crazy.
That's kind of nuts, man. I don't really believe it.
I don't
but
believe
it's
you.
kinda
I think you're lying. Also, Gen has a scar, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I realized I forgot to mention that.
Great. A little freak show we've got right here. Great.
Not
he just like offers like, would you like a bite, monsieur? A terrible host, I know.
No.
Well, for me.
Like, Gen just holds up Fang.
I don't give that. to him.
Fang growls slightly.
Oh.
I don't give that to him. Is that a wolf?
Fang.
Why do you have a...
Thank you, thank you.
He used like set skin. And just sit right there, please.
Right. I guess he does it.
He just points at like a corner.
Go sit in the corner.
Go sit in the corner, Feral again. You've been a bad boy. Go sit in the corner. You ate a corpse. Bad.
Bad.
They hit him with the newspaper.
Cool. Eat. Alright. He slaps the sides of his cheeks. Alright, cool. Anyways. Oh, for starters, again, this... What was your name again?
Well, Sebastian Morin, monsieur.
Not Tibet. Not talking to you. You're small.
He still says it.
Dude, who are you
Hey,
talking
little
Daryl.
guy.
Someone seems to be calling out to you.
Little guy. What's your name again?
I'm not little.
The
What's
puppy
your
seems
name
to
again?
bark in agreement.
Good play. Fang. Not Fang again.
Which one?
He holds up like Fang. Fang.
And you're again. Cool. Alright.
Hungry.
I could tell. Alright. He like begins walking his way over it again. Okay. Again, could this might be asking for much. Could you answer questions, please?
Questions.
I understand that you're hungry.
Like, he says questions as if he's questioning the very concept of what that is.
Long night. So, where were you before you came here to get food?
Metal.
Metal. Ooh, metal? Where
The puppy barks in agreement.
Good boy.
what did the metal look like?
He's like doing a motion with his arms.
Did you walk over here?
Yeah.
Like, where'd you come from? You came from metal. You came from metal. Like,
Outside.
you came from outside. So metal's outside.
Water.
Water. Metal outside water. Did you come from a boat?
What's a boat?
It's metal on water.
Boat.
Boat. Okay. I really shouldn't be taking this word for this. Okay. Could you lead me to where you came from, please?
I know the concept of leading.
Yes, you do.
Forever my favorite game with Ken is, does he know this? Does he know this basic concept?
Dude, are we gonna roleplay the discovery of Denny's?
We fucking better.
Gen's first Denny's.
He eats the table.
Just
where,
like
where we find the mythical table eating incident.
it's just like Octagua takes a picture of it.
You're gonna put this on my Instagram.
Oh damn, my finger was in the way.
Gonna put this on the Moonlit Detective Agency Instagram. Gen leads to metal. Boat apparently is called.
The little man leads you up to the boat.
Fuck you call me?
What appears to be a small speedboat. And it very obviously has a number of bullet holes in it.
Jeez, you came from this? Okay. Well, if you didn't do the crime, I suppose it wouldn't hurt. See what I can inkling from this. Find out maybe how you could be aligned in at home. And then get back to the main case at hand, which might be tied into this.
Wits plus investigation.
Coup.
Alright. Well, the first thing you notice is the boat is painted entirely black. Like a pitch black color. If
Right.
it'd be hard for a normal human to notice it, especially in the dead of night. And you probably would have overlooked it, just like, because it just blends in, if Gen had not specifically led you here for it.
Is this free reign?
What do you mean by free reign?
Free reign to just look at this.
No, Gen is stopping you from investigating.
Yes, this is free reign.
Sick. 5 successes.
Okay.
I'm glad my luck came back only for Misogi.
Miss Soji is the luck holder.
He held it all along.
So that's where it's been. It's been here for over a year.
Yeah, you
Yes.
need to uncover it.
It's been here all along.
Yeah, black, unmarked. There's no labels or anything on the outside of the boat. Clearly, with your substance test, you deduced it is definitely meant to look inconspicuous. There are a number of bullet holes that are like just across the boat, mostly towards like the back end and the left side of the boat.
So you're shot at from the left.
Judging from the fact that the boat is not attached to anything, like there's no like rope pulling it, the boat probably just sort of floated in here, and it seems like the engine has been dead for a while.
Looks like you just seem to have gotten lucky. Any bullets or like case? No, okay, yeah.
No.
Any? Yeah, I was about to say casings, but they'd have to be where the gun was shot. So.
There's no bullets. You look in the holes, it seems like there are no bullets, which is odd. I'll give it to you. You use 5 successes. This is probably a bulletproof boat. Like, those bullet markings are probably like just like scorch marks from like impacts and stuff.
Damn.
Not so much actual impacts.
Damn, Ken, what the fuck you been? Fuck are you in?
Damn. They were shooting at you with some fucking high impact stuff. Yikes.
I see we took different directions of what we're impressed by.
What?
I was impressed by the fact the boat was bulletproof. Fuck's that, man.
I mean, I think it says a tiny bit more that the bulletproof boat got pierced multiple times, but
A little bit of both.
No above.
And I'm assuming nothing really on the boat.
There's
no just like collectibles or anything.
There's nothing important on the boat. Like, you look around inside of it, it seems like just a standard speedboat. You check like the drawers and stuff, nothing in there. Almost like a conspicuously empty. Like there's nothing left over. Like it was almost like it was scraped clean. There was also no food there, which probably explains why Yen was so hungry. There is a small pile in the corner of dog poop, though.
How big is the boat?
It's like a standard speedboat size.
All right. Okay.
Does it have a cabin?
Yes, it has a cabin, but it's like an open air kind of cabin. It's where Jen woke up.
Well, there's nothing really to glean out from here other than you seem to have got yourself into some serious stuff. Hey, you remember what happened here?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. I should probably tell this to the cop. Or something. He just walks away. Goes back to the warehouse. And then he walks back and grabs Gen.
I'm glad we almost forgot Gen. Gotta bring him.
Come on, tiny man.
It looks like this, but is all black.
Damn, bro, what a boat.
Yeah, he just walks back to the warehouse and looks around again. Well, fight obviously happened here. This happened a while before you showed up, it seems. You don't have any blood on you, although you are torn to shit. Certainly serving up as a clue. He's gonna investigate the corpse. Just like what could possibly... Is there like any possibility of things being on the corpse?
Roll me your investigation. You have 3 since crime scene, however, it's canceled out by a -2 because of both time and the fact that Jen ate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, you fucking look at that now it's canonical Gen is eating human flesh.
2 successes.
Possibly human flesh. Eating a corpse.
The first thing you notice is that this corpse has been eaten multiple times, as there are different like teeth marks in it. There are like smaller teeth marks that could probably be attributed to be like from Gen, like from his human form.
Yeah. Hi.
But the way it's torn apart, there are deeper like impact and incisions that suggest something else ate it. Something with a much larger mouth and jaw and sharper teeth.
Jeez.
I don't know
Yikes.
why. I don't know why both couldn't have been me. I'm pretty big.
Yikes.
The body is so torn apart that it's impossible to have any other kind of identifying features. You can't tell if this is a man, woman. The clothes are like nothing more than specks of fabric scattered around the room.
Yikes. He's gonna take some blood, like a vial or something.
All right. You can take a little bit.
Crime scene. Crime scene.
Can Gen accidentally investigate?
Yes, actually, you can.
He's gonna trip on shit.
He just smells something that smells good, and then he's like, "Oh, look right here! Look what I found."
Ah, this wasn't some food. This was a gun. Ah,
A triple-barreled gun. What?
I can't believe it.
Can't believe it.
It's a shotgun. Crazy.
No way.
Oh, bro, what is this?
I got one suck to accidentally investigate.
Some smells both good, but also bad. You like shove your nose in the ground, it's like a sniffing around,
Yeah.
and like just drag your face on the ground until you come to like a corner behind like a bit of like broken container. Is like some weird slimy substance. Tastes bad. Not good.
Tastes bad.
Are you eating shit again?
He's like a fucking toddler. You have to keep food out of his mouth.
He walks over to him and grabs him by the collar again. Go back to the corner.
Yeah, and you spit out a little bit of what you're eating. So did he just spit out an eggshell?
What? He looks back to him. He just drops him again.
Bad.
Looks at it.
Yeah, no,
Eggs.
that's definitely an eggshell.
Are
Or at
we
least
eating eggs?
Piece of one. Little large for an eggshell, but
Like how
slimy
large?
too. It's like a.
Like if you were to imagine
It's definitely
the
not.
egg.
It's definitely not a whole eggshell. It's like a piece of it, like along one of the like, vertical walls of it. It's like the size of a finger. At least the shard you found is. Little larger than a normal eggshell. And there's like a weird, almost greenish goop on it.
What kind of alien shit?
He like dips a finger into it and
Roll me.
just to see how unnatural that smells.
Roll me supernatural sense.
Three successes.
Bum, 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 bum.
3 successes.
3 successes.
Yep.
It's
What
a new
do you
scent. You've never smelt it before. It's a very overpowering scent. It's not pleasant at all.
If you were to put words to describe what it smells like.
Imagine someone was making a crock pot of like chili, but they put like every ingredient in at once. And then served it to you raw.
Weird.
Ugh. Is new. I really need to start researching a little more. He grabs a vial. Scoop.
In it goes.
And then, like, looks over to Sebastian, the fucking Doulahan. Just kind of like rocks over to. What do you smell like?
Well, at
Sipping
least
out the sense.
at least taking on a date. At least taking a date first. Jeez.
Well, monsieur, if you must
He-
know,
he needs
I
to
do
collect
bathe
his-
quite regularly.
He needs to collect his senses. Zero successes.
Gotta catch them all. Gen will get the scent.
You can He smells like very strongly of like very strong women's perfume.
Dramatic failure.
Very strongly woman's perfume.
You can either. I'll tell you right now. Your dramatic failure is assuming that all of your lines smell like women's perfume in the future.
That's fine.
I will get his scent, but not because I want to know, but because I'm questioning if I can eat him.
That's fine.
Cool. You are now.
That's fun.
You always just assume all Fae. Like the smell of women's perfume is the smell of Fae.
That's fine because I get an experience from it.
This would you like 5 years later, so you like go like fucking Ashley's trying to put on like fucking perfume or something. Are you a changeling?
All along.
Wait, who said that?
No, I was just fucking memeing. Don't worry about it.
Because I was like, wait, did someone just burst? Did Olivia Rowan just like, wait
No,
a second?
I was fucking memeing.
The meme is very funny.
It's like, oh shit, you smell like that French bastard.
You smell like that French bastard.
Have you ever been to France? No. Shit, it's worse than we thought.
We won't know if to call you a bastard yet. It depends on if you die or not. So how's it going? Hello?
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, he smells pretty good. A little strong.
Lick.
Hey, Sebastian, that's a weird feral thing. Is one over and starts licking at you.
He's not stopping me, Lick.
You can stop Sebastian. He's still licking you like a popsicle.
He's not
Sebastian
stopping me.
So you just he just takes a step back, see if he keeps doing it.
He keeps approaching.
He follows.
just like holds the the silver, just like sort of waves it in the air a bit. Monsieur?
Do I know about silver?
There is an instinctive revulsion against it, like just built into you.
Okay.
You just instinctively know, not bad. It's like a normal human holding their hand over an open fire. You just like you don't want to do that.
Yeah. He backs off.
At this, the detective woman from before sort of peeks her head into the room, clearly very distraught by like the mess of meat over in the corner as she goes over to Sebastian. And again, I had some questions. She looks a little green in the face as she pulls out a notebook and a pencil.
Yes.
She's taking it surprisingly well, considering she believes one of us is a cannibal.
Yes, not believes is correct.
He's correct.
Yeah, it is the one responsible for the murder and then the cannibalism.
Well, she does have 5 resolve.
Yeah. She's only half right on the crimes.
She has 5 resolve, and that is my rationale for this. Can I officially get your names for the record?
I could, mademoiselle. I don't believe that this will become one of the record.
Again.
Is that spelled with an J or G?
Don't know what those are.
She writes down the words Gen, and suddenly your vision flashes of a name tag with the words Gen on it.
I still don't know what the fuck letters are.
But you are pretty sure it's spelled like that.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Right. And also, it was like kind of hazy. It looked like there might be more to the name tag,
Whoa.
but you couldn't see anything else.
Whoa.
It was just you just remember, oh, Gen.
So close, but so far. It's gonna be 5 years of nothing.
I'm back.
Hello.
To be
Aye,
fair,
aye.
it's 5 years of becoming unferal to actually bother to learn anything now.
Yeah.
Okay, Gen, we're gonna learn how to read today. No. Gen, come down. Gen, it's time for your bath. I don't wanna.
I'm back. Yeah, it happened again. I held my laptop wrong and it
Quit holding it
exploded.
wrong.
I don't know, man. I'm just fucking picking it up so I can adjust.
Anyway, Olivia Rowan came back in and was questioning Sebastian and Gen about, well, everything. And why did the two of you come here to the crime scene? She sort of looks over it again for a second when she says that.
Well, mademoiselle, I'm hired on a job. In order to, well, investigate the murders, and then he does a flourish with his hand. Save you. Well, that was a nice little bonus.
Hungry.
She just stays there for that? Oh my god, werewolves do eat people.
Yeah, we do. Only some of us, though. In the
She just like, oh, back. Fuck, are you two going to eat me?
What? No.
like, Gen sniffs her.
He slaps his nose.
What did you smell like, though?
Smells, like words you can't quite describe, but later on you would learn a little bit like gunpowder, probably a lot of fear, and light laundry detergent.
Incredible. I wanna fucking deliver a fucking thought like, oh no, I'm gonna get eaten. One of them sniffed her.
Yeah, she's fucking terrified right now.
Oh, Gen, you piece of shit.
Look it. No one's gonna eat you. Everything's gonna be all fine. And Eddie. Slap on the nose.
Both Gen's stomach and the puppy's stomach growl.
Yeah.
Olivia Rowan backs away a bit more, clearly terrified.
Look, it's fine. Werewolves can eat other things. They don't have to eat meat.
Gen knows what
Trust me.
werewolves are, right?
Trust me.
You know, you're pretty sure you're one, you think.
I feel like if anything, Gen would consider himself a wolf and not a werewolf.
Yeah. You are wolf. You know that much.
I am wolf.
Yeah, close enough.
She does another few jot downs on her notepad. Right. And you, she looks over to Sebastian, said you were on a job?
Quite so, mademoiselle. me and my mon chéri, and he taps his earpiece. On a bit of a job. Investigating the serial killer.
So this like I find it hard to believe that the police department hasn't heard of any of this, much less a serial killer.
Police department, mademoiselle? Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I learned about it like 40 minutes ago.
Oh, you as well?
Huh? Same time, I guess.
I have taken this job from a certain benefactor, who I will not name at the moment.
Okay.
Oh gosh, my head hurt.
You want some water?
Was the doctor right? Holy shit, was he not insane?
You want some water? I had some pretty good tap water at my house.
Wait, no question or more than the doctor. Now stop.
I can get my own water. I'll buy some at the store or something.
Again goes to try and get water from like the harbor.
Yeah, Ghetto totally trying to drink salt water.
He just lets him.
He's trying to drink it even though it tastes terrible. It's like, man, water's terrible.
When he goes over, Fang tries to stop him. Fang like grabs, like bites onto his like the remains of his gown, like pulls at him.
Wow. The puppy has more survival instincts than he does.
Well, I forgot all of them.
It is quite amusing, to be honest.
It's kind of sad.
Okay, so you got a job from someone you're refusing to tell us? Me, I'm not a part of this, I'm not an us.
Mercenary?
Well, technically, he's not telling me as well.
How many of you people are there? How
There
big
are
is it?
secrecy as a part of the job.
Well, I mean, considering you're technically...
And he points up to the feather on his hat and like taps it a little bit. He's like, this.
What does that
It's
even
from your
mean?
job in the past.
What does that even mean?
Job of the past, mademoiselle.
I mean, Chicago is apparently
monster
one
I've
of
killed.
the... I mean, if you want to know, like, if you want like a good number, apparently Chicago is one of the most supernatural infested cities, like, ever.
Such good business at all hours of the evening.
That's why I made my detective agency here.
She was ready to pull her hair out.
Supernatural.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Explain
you really
I'll
are a
explain
bit of a
later.
piece of work, aren't you, monsieur?
Okay. Maybe if I just think about the job. You can do this, Olivia. You can do this. Deep
You gonna
breath
be
in,
okay?
deep breath out. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
She adjusts her cap a little.
Would you like something to eat, mademoiselle? And extends a banana.
Sebastian, you would know goblin fruit is not ingestible by non-fey.
If she goes for it, he just goes, I guess.
Psych!
And he just, yes,
She looks at the banana. No, thank you.
would you like some food, mademoiselle? No, I jest. He says to the homeless lady.
This is not for you.
This is not for you, he says to the hungry homeless lady.
Use this to buy some food. It's just an iron horseshoe.
Okay. And you said you knew Lucia Walker.
New is like vague. She came to my office for like
5 minutes and told me about the serial killer case.
So she was actually up and walking?
Yeah, she had a huge gash right here.
Because she's dead. Or
Because
Did
he
Sebastian
supposed
see
to
the
be.
huge gash?
and he
Absolutely.
made it. He did like a huge. He did like a slicing motion on his abdomen.
Ah, you also met the fine mademoiselle.
Huh?
Big gash across her stomach, walking around as if a living corpse?
Big creepy smile with shaggy black hair.
Ah, I know her well.
She
Wow.
holds a picture of a woman in a patient gown. Does she look like this?
Yes, patient gown and everything, mademoiselle.
She didn't have the gown whenever I saw her.
Ah, she did ask me to recommend her some clothing stores. Oh, of course, as a fine gentleman, I of course obliged.
I think she found her clothes in a dumpster.
Sebastian just shrugs.
He looks Sebastian up and down. And just looks away.
I nearly hit him with my motorcycle.
Okay. Are zombies real?
I mean, shit, maybe.
In certain forms.
I don't really like. Don't tell anyone this. I don't really know a whole lot about supernaturals right now. Okay, I'm still learning.
It was. Here, since you Smith know the most about this, she sort of flips through the pages a bit and then pulls up over to you. That appears to be a transcript of some sort.
To who?
To both of you and Dan if he's nearby to see it.
He again starts reaching for it.
He's
Slap.
hey,
Slap. Dr. Aiden Ross. I swear I checked her and double-checked her beforehand. Detective Olivia Rowan. Sir, please calm down. You're being hysterical. Hysterical? Did you call me hysterical? She unintelligible. I swear. There's a long pause. Sir, please. I'm trying to help. I swear I didn't know. I wouldn't have tried to perform the autopsy if I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm so. The interviewee begins to break down into sobbing. Sir, what do you mean by you didn't know? The interviewee grabs Officer Rowan by the shoulders. She got up. She was alive. Even though I had already cut her open, she got up and just put her organs back in. I swear I'm not lying. Please believe me. Please, I don't want to see that smile again. Please don't make me see it. More officers enter the room to restrain their interviewee. We need to end the interview. He's clearly unstable and won't give a valuable testimony. End testimony.
Olivia just sort of gives like a flat look. Thanks for the narration.
I can't read. Thanks.
Oh, did I say that out loud? Sorry.
Is the new canon that he always reads it aloud, but everyone's already used to it, so they don't say anything about it. Oh, that makes
New canon. Whenever he gets to Olivia Rowan's voice, he makes like an uncharacter. Like his face is like completely straight still. He just has like a really high pitched voice to represent that I am now voicing a girl. He's just like, I swear, I checked her, double checked her beforehand. Sir, please calm down. You're being hysterical.
That's not what I sound like. Rowan says.
It's just flat look.
Did I say that out loud? Sorry.
Yeah.
just imagine Will and Gen just like sitting there as he's narrating something in like a woman's voice. Like he's getting better at that.
I wonder where Will is. I wonder what he's doing.
Dead.
Well, it's a pass, so he can't be dead.
You don't know that.
I don't know. I mean, we are dealing with a walking corpse one right now.
Yeah,
so
that's true. What are you laughing at?
He's chortling. Don't worry about him.
Fuck you chortling at?
I was chortling, you know? I just chortle.
That's just what I do.
This is what I do. You know me for long enough. You know me.
She really did just get up and walk away. Really
God.
freaked out the doctor too.
Thought it was some sort of like hallucination. Maybe he was on drugs or something, or the corpse got stolen. I don't know. Anything that was other than her getting up and walking away with putting her organs back in.
Mademoiselle, if you've worked in my sort of line of work for a long time, you've learned to not expect much.
Well, I haven't worked in your kind of work.
Exactly. So you wouldn't know.
Fucking mother, you fucking bitch. You fucking bastard. Shut the fuck up.
Fine.
Shut the fuck up.
Probably call some more guys over here. Tell them about the crime. Probably call some more guys over here. Get old crime.
Well,
Called back up, but they should be here by now. There's a little crackle in your earpiece, Sebastian.
mhm.
You should be sure to tell her. That's what Valkyrie tends to intercept our signals like that. But her call for backup never made it past their channels.
Mademoiselle, so naive. Task Force Valkyrie has already intercepted the message and disposed of it.
Task Force... Huh?
Task Force Valkyrie were those guys that shot up the place, right?
Yes, supernatural hit squad, government things. Always getting in the way.
Government? Wait,
Yes,
you mean the
yes.
government knows about this?
Why wouldn't they? Besides, they were willing to write you off as a necessary casualty, just as expected of a government.
Rude.
Government bad.
Well, thanks to all of you. Well, you should be thanking me. Oh, well, Marshall in the earpiece. She is the one that sent some false orders from Valkyrie High Command.
Oh, so Command didn't tell them to.
Well, the
To-
very final order, yes. But the rest of those, the ceasefires, you had heard, thank for that.
Neat. Well, I don't know about all you. I'm going back to my agency. I need to review some of this evidence. See if I can glean some other shit.
Hagala, you said?
I need to come with. This is in absolute insanity. You know what? I should be arresting you for trespassing and
I'm not trespassing. I was hired in this case.
Oh, I'd like to see you try, mademoiselle. And
I
he
hear
turns back to Misogi.
I was hired in this case, so I'm allowed to be here.
it's not how being a private detective works.
Hmm?
You need all kinds of things. Like you're just a civilian. Even with being a private detective,
But I have papers.
it's not how any of that. You would need like police permission and like you would need a cop to be able to shadow you and give you places access, that kind of stuff. You don't have that.
Can I see your phone real quick?
What?
Just like a moment,
No.
please.
She knows us. No. Why do you?
Just pretty please. Just a
I don't
moment.
want it. She backs away.
I'm giving you some evidence.
What's the evidence?
Just some text format stuff. Some things of what I got. He shakes around. I only have the one set of vials. So
Don't you have your own phone?
yeah, I do. I'm gonna send it to you.
What's fun?
Just let me see your phone real quick.
She continues to, like, hold it back. Like, no.
Give it. Get.
No.
Snatch.
Make a brawl plus dexterity for touch attack.
I'm sorry, little one.
I must shatter your brain.
Her defense is 2.
Does this count as subduing strikes? It does.
You're subduing the phone from her grasp.
Octagua, you said?
He's busy.
One moment I'm gaming.
One moment I'm gaming.
2 successes.
Oh,
you grab her. You grab her phone and just like swing it out from her hand. Hey, no!
He goes to unlock. He shoves it in her face so it can unlock.
What?
What do you...
And then he goes to put his number in.
Octago, why do you do this with every fucking woman you meet?
Every woman...
It's how he makes friends.
Look, honestly, it's like a harem, but with friends. It just sort of happens.
You force it upon them without consent.
Look, he only
just sort of warm up to him after a while.
Look, man, his only 2 friends by this point is a random spirit that appeared in his detective agency and his dead sister.
Speaking of D, where the fuck is
sister.
D? What's he been doing?
Yeah, he puts his number in her phone, and then he hands it back to her.
She scrolls like he scrolls through it. Can you give me your number?
Yeah. Now you can give me permission.
You could have just said your number, and I could have put it in. Also, I'm not giving you permission.
Then you don't get the evidence.
She narrows her eyes. That's unlawful.
Withholding evidence, that's unlawful. It's unlawful.
Well, I don't know about you, but I was the one that was assigned to this case.
I'm a police officer.
Yeah, but you never said anything about being assigned to this case.
And I'm the one who can throw his head around.
Hungry.
Masoji.
Clearly, who's more qualified here?
Hungry.
Masoji, roll perception.
Perk.
Ken's gonna go off to find something to eat.
No, slap.
Damn
3
it.
successes.
Hey, when you say that, her face sort of tenses up a bit, and you notice like her mouth creases. And you're fairly okay at reading people by this point. That
Pretty,
that line
yeah.
might be pretty a little closer to the truth than you thought, than might have first been imagined.
Did I hit the nail right in the head there?
You didn't hit anything.
I don't know. It looks like I hit pretty hard.
You aren't supposed to be here.
Neither are you. Why, I've never heard of a cop wearing a trench coat, very inconspicuous trench coat, to just some random warehouse.
This is my official uniform. I like this uniform. It's for winter. It's to keep warm.
It is pretty cold.
He's just fucking Ken over there. Like fucking basically naked.
But still, doesn't look like you were officially signed here either. Looks like you're just exploring while I was actually filed for this case.
I was not exploring, I was investigating.
Investigating without a proper permit. You see, I have papers at the agency.
If you talk about your papers one more time, I am putting you under arrest.
I spent a lot of money on them. Okay. Well, if you want to follow, he grabs Gen by the collar. Come on.
Hungry.
Maybe I have something at the place. I'll find. We'll see.
The puppy begins following. Sebastian, it seems this motley crew is going off.
Well, I miss you, Octagawa. I shall tag along. And puts the rifle over his shoulder.
Look at this fucking.
like-
Look at these chuckle fucks.
He turns to look at him.
I have some valuable
Okay.
information and a valuable skill set for you. I believe we can both benefit each other.
Okay. He keeps walking.
Namely, the serial killer is going after werewolves.
Oh yeah, I already knew that part.
You're more informed than I thought. You really are
Yeah.
a man of quality.
Miss Walker told me a good amount. She also said that whenever I got here, the murder would have already been happened. There's nothing you could really do about it, which sucks. But you know.
She knows about werewolves?
Do you have a car?
Yeah.
Did you bring it?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Please, can we ride in there? Look, I don't have a car. I've been walking literally everywhere I go. My
You know,
feet aren't
I'm
tired.
driving.
It's out of principle. I'll be honest with you. I've never driven a car before, so.
Never driven a car.
Yeah,
Fine.
poor family. Shush.
Alright. You'll get in the back. She looks over again. You'll both get in the back.
Back of
Why
what?
do I get to be in the back?
You
I call
watch
shotgun.
that. She points to the again.
Yeah, but I called shotgun.
No,
That's how
you
that
can't
works,
call
right?
shotgun in a cop car.
Huh? Why not?
It's my car.
It's the what's a police establishment called?
Station?
It's the department's car. You just get assigned to it. They're letting you use it.
You are really something else.
That's nice of you. Thank you. He walk. Is there a police cruiser nearby?
There's one parked fairly close nearby. With, perfect werewolf vision, you can pick it out pretty easily.
He walks over to it. Unlock it.
God.
Shit. Calm down.
Could Sebastian whistle for his motorcycle to just slowly amble over to him?
Yeah, you can.
What is that?
Yeah, he just places his his fingers up to his head, which he's holding in his other hand, and whistles for it and just slowly cruises over.
Just get back there. Don't do anything, okay?
Back
Don't
where?
touch anything. Don't touch anything.
Back where?
Gen shoots himself with a gun and instantly regenerates.
He shoves Gen, and then he shoves Gen into the back of the cop car. And then,
Gen's like resisting. He's like a dog that doesn't want to get in a car.
he kicks him in the gun, and put him in.
Yeah.
And then
Fang hops in after him.
yeah, I was about to say. Then he just picks up Fang calmly and just gently puts him in if he didn't jump in.
Gen is barking.
Gen heard fuck and he wants to say it.
I'm glad it's a cat and that it's Olivia Rowan who taught Gen.
It's your fault, Rowan. It's your fault, Olivia. The gun swears.
He taught Gen fuck.
And then he goes into the front seat of the car.
Alright, where's your detective agency?
I'll tell you. Keep going.
She shakes her head and drives off.
It's above a coffee shop.
Are you just renting the place?
Huh?
I see a detective agency above a coffee shop.
Aesthetic.
Wait, do we have like young versions of ourselves working there, or is it like other random people?
Yes.
It's just us but younger.
Yes.
It's a family restaurant.
It's a family restaurant.
A family establishment.
We're a family?
Yeah.
Yes.
We are now.
Nakama.
Nakama, yeah, you're right.
We're Nakama.
We're Nakama, and one of us is
Well-
a mage.
Who has 3 dice and casting spells.
Which, as per like mage rule set, this isn't really how that works, but go for it, buddy.
Yeah.
You do that, brother.
You drive through and eventually arrive at like this like coffee shop area.
He was, by the way, Misogi wasn't being respectful. He just like he got really comfortable being in there and just kind of puts his feet on the dash.
Well, as soon as you do, take your feet off the dashboard. That's
Why?
That's against protocol.
What protocol?
Like Gen's just like fucking like mashing. Not mashing. She's just fucking scrambling around back there.
Squirming.
Squirming, that's it. But more violently.
He's just wiggling, just
He's
out of control.
wiggling aggressively.
putting it eloquently. It's like he's just having a fucking seizure back there.
He's having a tantrum.
Olivia, like, there's right. You can't do that to a cop car.
Why?
This is police property.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. He gets back down. Obviously more like, obviously like uncomfortable when he's not like lounging.
Thank you.
I never got your name properly. What's your name?
Me?
Yeah.
Detective Olivia Rowan, Chicago Police Department. I am, as said, the rank of detective.
Cool.
What is police?
The
Law
police?
enforcement.
She, like, it looked like she was about to prepare a speech, and then Misodi just cut her off with that. Sort of deflates a little.
What is law?
It's
Laws, rules that you have to follow.
Why do I have to follow them?
Yeah,
because
people
it's a
get
crime not
mad.
to. And it's illegal. Unethical,
Yeah,
immoral.
People will get mad.
Why can't I kill them?
No killing.
No
That's
killing.
murder. It's horrible.
Murder's wrong. Never murder again.
Why is it wrong?
Because lives are precious.
So that's so funny. It feels so forced because this is talking.
He just said it. He says it in a matter of fact tone.
His lives are precious.
Right.
Oh, this is one of those anime characters, isn't he?
Oh shit.
It's just like one of my Japanese animes.
Only an anime character would say that
It's,
line.
only an anime character and a Japanese person would say lives are precious.
Using the word precious.
Olivia just sort of like it still seems that she's struggling to process all of this.
She cringes.
But eventually you arrive and you head up the stairs and enter into the coffee shop. And the first thing you feel, Otaku, is Dee going, "Oh no! Why did you bring this here?"
What? What's wrong?
I
You
already
okay?
feel my essence being drained.
What's wrong with you, man? What's going on?
Do you remember my ban?
Gen licks the ghost.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Stop that! Stop that! Stop that! Stop that! I
Yeah.
can't be around stupidity.
Yeah.
Olivia looks between you guys. What are you two talking to? Is it a ghost? A zombie?
No. I've come to learn that there's a difference. It's a spirit, not a ghost.
What is spirit?
It's kind of like the manifestation of a concept.
Can I eat it?
Yeah, you can.
That does not mean you should.
You
Deep
shouldn't.
points.
You shouldn't, but
Why not?
yeah, not that one. Eat a different one.
Alright.
You really did a number, huh? Bringing home a packless werewolf.
What do you say?
Do you look at him, sorry? You really did a number, huh? Bringing home a packless werewolf.
Yeah, I found him. He was at the
Gee.
crime scene, eating the body. Crazy.
Eating the body.
He still has the blood on his face.
Doesn't
Did
look
Sarah-
pure.
This motherfucker's too much of a bitch to be pure.
Does
Sebastian also CD?
No.
Alright.
Fuck you. You only
we see
need spirits.
clearly, right?
Missouri sees him the clearest. Gen can see him, but he's like slightly fuzzy. And it's because, werewolves have spirit sight. They can just look across the gauntlet like at any time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Gen is on.
Only
Gen-
Seeders can really do that.
Yeah.
Because they have the specific thing that allows them to see ephemeral beings all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Gen's in a weird situation. Like he's yeah.
Did Sarah not come back? Because she didn't come up there, like you said.
Well, it seems I was a little bit mistaken on how things might have turned out. I was fully expecting that thing to, go crazy. He points at Gen. Surprised it held together for so much. Looks like Sarah's intervention wasn't necessary at all.
So she was there?
Around.
Oh, why didn't she say hi? Weird.
Who's Sarah?
My sister, don't worry about it.
Alright, I'll forget about it.
Cool.
Yeah, and then he did.
And then he did.
And he's the most surprised when it happens.
Hard pep to Masogi being like, did you forget I had a sister? You told me to.
I said I would.
Forget about it. Forget about it. Okay.
Hey, Gen, something smells nice.
Food.
Gen, there's a white box over there. It has good food in it.
Rip it open.
You watch in horror as Gen goes over, rips the door off the hinges of your mini fridge, and just fucking starts devouring everything inside.
The food box.
The first thing he grabs is a cup of pudding, which he eats, including the plastic.
Whole. Me eat
Again,
you whole.
this is the best fucking thing you've ever eaten ever.
This is incredible. What the fuck is this?
You have never tasted anything better.
Mark.
He's very, very, very clearly frowning.
Fuck you, I'm not looking at you, I'm busy eating.
At this point, Fang also comes over and just starts biting into stuff in the fridge as well.
Yeah, my boy.
He's rationing that out so well.
While they're distracted, Missouri, a figure manifests next to you. It's Sarah.
Ken's busy, so he doesn't see her.
Yep.
I said,
Hello. So, sorry I couldn't stop in. There was things to deal with.
what is there, ghost traffic?
Honestly, yeah. Apparently the
Weird.
spirit world's all up and up right now. Things are a little hectic.
Huh? Why is that?
Well, I think the answer is, well, the person who was already here. What was her name? Something Walker?
Lucia?
Yeah.
She caused some up in arms by coming back alive?
Yeah, see, ghosts aren't really supposed to do that. We're supposed to stay in the infernal realm. I think she managed to cheat the system or something. Although, no clue who the hell she is. But there's
So-
pretty much a ghost-wide manhunt out for her.
So ghosts are looking for her too.
Yeah, she's pretty popular.
Looks like it. He looks back again. I worked so hard to get all that too.
He's eating a head of broccoli whole.
Fang is currently tearing into a milk jug.
Don't worry. There is no broccoli.
Damn.
Misogi only stocks junk food.
This is
He's eating a bag of
dry
chips.
brick of
whole.
ramen.
Why the fuck
Yeah.
is there chips in the fucking fridge? I don't know.
Misogi is a very unhealthy eater. His werewolf metabolism is the only reason why he isn't gained anything.
Nice.
Yep. It is the main reason he isn't shape.
Ken's eating the fucking wireframe shit.
So that's a Pactus werewolf, huh?
Mhm.
I've heard about him, but jeez.
He also seems like an amnesiac.
Huh. You know, I don't know much about that.
He
But-
walks up behind him as
He's-
she's speaking.
He's clearly not an Eldoth. He doesn't have his wits about him, and well, I can pretty much feel his death rage from here.
He
Jeez.
kicks him on the back and like into the ground
You fuck!
with his foot on his back.
Angry! Roll to resist death rage!
Just assume anytime I yell fuck, it's me wanting to resist death rage.
It is interrupted feeding.
One suck.
You managed to resist it for now.
There's more food ahead of me, I can't death rage now.
You can't
He
destroy
grabs
it
him-
now.
He grabs him by the hair, just starts slapping him on the cheek. Stop eating my food.
He's very easily
Yeah.
grabbed by the hair. He has long hair.
I don't think he's going to be listening to you much, especially when he's currently packless. But, now I'm not saying this is a good idea, but theoretically you could bring him into the pack, and that would allow you to keep him under control a bit more. Your Eldoth nature would keep him a bit more docile.
Mike, stop slapping your thigh.
What? I'm giving a visualization or an auditory visualization of what Misogi's currently doing.
Incredible.
I have to let him into the pack.
I wouldn't say you have to, and honestly, I don't think you should. Just, it would keep him under control, but
Oh my god.
no, it's
Please, come here. Sarah, where did I go wrong?
probably the moment we took this case.
How do I let him into the pack? He's a very sad face.
Well, that will take a bit of a ritual, but
Ritual.
mainly it just requires some sort of formal agreement and for both sides of the party to agree fully. And when I say ritual, I just mean it has to be a process. It could just be as easy as, well, hiring him. Although I don't know if he'd make the best employee.
You gotta give him a uniform. He still currently only has the shitty fucking, what's it called, hospital gown.
Patient gown.
Patient gown. What's up with that? I wonder.
Weird.
Weird.
Does that mean Gen's ass is out? Like
Yes.
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
Yes, Gen's bare, tiny wolf
Gen's caked
ass.
up right now.
Kate. Oh.
He's caked up on a Thursday afternoon.
He's like Baby Finn from Adventure Time.
I'm a buck, baby. I can dance like a man.
Someone get this boy some fucking clothes.
I can punch in your
Again.
buns.
Punch in your buns.
So,
Gen.
Hire the feral child.
He just like has him by the sides of his head as he lifts him to his height. Again,
What?
would you like to be my first employee
No.
of the MDA? Cool, great. Cool, great. He drops him.
He continues eating.
He kicks him on the head. Stop.
off to the side, Olivia Rowan and Sebastian are just watching this.
Just watching these two people just talk to themselves, talk to the thin air, and then start talking to each other.
It's very wacky.
Sebastian, how are you currently feeling?
This is pretty good. Someone who's actually like a detective and smart.
Well, the
Hey,
brain
this
the
is
brain
gonna be
cells
pretty
are,
neat.
the brain cells are questionable considering Gen is here.
Oh, what have I gotten myself into?
He just looks over to Olivia.
Sarah, tomorrow could you please get him some clothes?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he denied your request.
Oh, but he's just a walking hazard.
He will
If I can-
absolutely murder things if you let him.
He's a walking
Yeah.
hazard. I can't just let him loose. Even if
All
he's
Masogi would have to do now is just like Gen kill, and then you jump on it. You jump on whatever he pointed to.
I'm just gonna say if you offer him again and then say I'll feed you, then he'll accept the offer.
that would have to be later because he has eaten all of Masogi's food.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, Sarah gestures to like herself. I don't think I can much carry clothes.
You need a proper assistant.
Just kill the clothes.
Just kill him.
Well, she snaps her fingers and then looks over at the singular human in the room. There is one person you could buy clothes without looking suspicious.
He looks over to Olivia. Hey Olivia, can you buy me clothes
What?
for him? And he holds up Gen by his armpits like a puppy.
He's like chibi form.
It's like that image of the guy holding up a baby to the like the grocery store surveillance system.
Yeah, it's that.
Oh, okay. What size is he?
Small.
Big.
I'll settle on medium. I don't know if there's any place that's open up so late.
So tomorrow. Okay, let's just get back on track. He drops again, unceremoniously.
Gets back to
As
you.
if-
You are currently finishing off a bag of chips, and I do mean the bag.
Yes, of course.
man, this air tastes amazing.
It's fucking delicious. It tastes like a bit like metal, and that's weird, but it's like soft.
Soft metal. Alright. Evidence. So, I collected some of the blood sample, which I have to investigate a little more. Maybe do some smells or something. And then I got this green goop.
Right. Green goo.
It doesn't smell good at all. Like, at all. It came from an eggshell, but like an obviously much bigger than average egg.
Tastes bad.
Sure. He looks over to Sebastian. I'm fairly certain you know a little more about supernaturals than I do. You know anything about an above average size egg that has green goop?
Sebastian, like his eyebrows, like just like, what the hell is that? And then just go, and then just like, no.
Great job, guys. You're doing great here.
And he taps the earpiece. Mon chéri.
There's a slight pause and a crackle. Sorry, sorry. I don't think I know anything about that either. However, we may be able to find a couple contacts who could look into it a bit more. Although, it might not always be in the most upstanding of locations.
It never is.
Give me a bit to track something down.
Like a
I should be able
day.
to get that to you by morning.
You're talking to yourself. What's happening?
Oh, yes. I should probably introduce myself, shouldn't I? If you would, could you take off the earpiece for a bit? Just put it on a table or something.
Takes off the whole hat, sets it down on like a table.
There's like a loud like speaker static from the... It's very unpleasant. Very unpleasant.
He grabs him by the nose.
Death range.
He grabs him by the nose and just starts like wiggling him around.
Before it eventually stabilizes, and a very like crispy and crackly voice comes out. It sounds like very shitty internet almost. Bonjour. I assume I have made myself loud enough. Hopefully this doesn't damage the speaker too much. I am I'll be your friend's partner. My name is Mai.
Your name's Mai, but you're French.
Yes.
He shrugs.
A lot
Misogi's half
of Japanese names here.
Masugi's half Japanese. He don't judge.
Gen is a Japanese name, apparently. Yeah. What's up with that? I don't know.
Gen does not look Japanese. I'll say that much.
He doesn't. He doesn't look like anything, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot tell for the life of me what he would be.
I
He is
know.
a man that lives in this. He is a man that lives on this earth.
He exists, and even then, that's questionable.
My
keep
able,
going.
at your service. I'm an informant and technomancer.
Oh, so that's all the tech nonsense.
Where voice coming from?
He looks at his Mizugi looks at his hand. Nah, I won't mention.
Where coming from?
Oh, do not worry, my little friend. I'm coming from the hat. Or, more
where is
accurately,
she
a
so I
speaker
can-
in the hat.
Where is she so I can kill? Call me little. Where is she?
If Gen starts going towards the hat, he just puts just extends the gun so the silver is just barring it, just like
Yeah.
I like Gremlin Gen.
Apologies, my little feral friend, but you won't be able to find me. At least not from the room you're in now. You'd have to scour the entire city if you wish to track my signal.
Fucking jumps out the window.
He grabs him
That
by
would
the
never
he grabs him by the collar.
Yeah.
Never had that mastery like that. Shouldn't need any ideas.
Mizugi opens his mouth, but then nah, you could probably block it.
From what I've been able to gather, none of you are now explicitly knowledgeable about us supernaturals.
I started this business like 2 years ago, around then. So not really.
Well, I'm what's, well, at least a subcategory of what you would commonly call a psychic. Does that mean you can read minds? Or like, are fortune tellers real? No. I cannot read any minds or anything. I don't have any telekinesis or any kind of telepathy of any kind. My powers are technopathy. It means I can interface with machines. In case that flew over any of your heads.
I'm sure it did. Flew over mine the first time.
Oh, but so many things do with how low you keep it.
Touché. Touché, mademoiselle.
Now then, all of you are quite the interesting bunch. I figured they are our best leads to figuring out this case. And for our hire,
Okay, so you could help with this then?
something like that.
We seem to have hit something of a black.
I have a large number of contacts. Of course, the two that I think would be able to help most here would either be, perhaps a member of the Architects of Steel, or, no, perhaps it'd be better to find a member of the lower rung, as we say, the Camarilla. Ah, right. I'm sure none of you have heard the term. In layman's terms, you may call them the Vampire Mafia. What?
Getting out of
Is it-
vampires.
The Camarilla is a very prickly sort. Are you sure that we will be able to get there unscathed?
Of course not. But getting scathed is what you do best. It might take a little wet work, but I'm sure you get the answer you seek.
And I've been itching to try out my weapon again. It's been so long since the last job required it.
Although, it is about an hour before sunrise, and from what I've heard, your countdown is starting soon. It may be best to rest up while you all still can.
Yeah. I can sleep. I can go without sleep.
No, but the Camarilla. In the daylight, you'll only be able to see them at night.
Exactly. Which is why I think I'll need to find something for you all to do during the daylight, so you don't go wasting so many hours. Although, I'm not sure exactly what it could be. At this, Olivia Rowan perks up her head. What about my investigation? Finding that woman. The walker woman. The ghost thing. I don't know where it goes.
She's an undead.
What's the difference? I mean, I'm sure there's a technical classification for them. Look,
You'll learn in due time.
if we need to wait for nighttime, then maybe we could try to track her down during the daytime.
She did seem to know quite a lot. She did
Fang
seem
barks
to know.
again.
Thanks, Fang.
He
That's
continues
future.
ravaging the the mini fridge.
Man, Puppy Fang has a really deep voice.
He's a good boy.
He's with.
Here
She-
comes the boy.
Yeah,
There
she
he
seemed to
is.
particular not. He seemed to.
Every time Mr. tries to speak, Fang cuts him off with a little bark.
Good boy.
She seemed to have a particular knowledge about things that she really shouldn't have.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I have to puppy train 2 animals. Great. This is what I wanted to do with my life. Maybe he was right.
I already tell this is going to be a very long case.
Quite long.
Spent like 3 hours on it.
And we're going to end the session here.
Oh my god.
A tad early, but you know, kind of set the
Yeah.
prelude. And I'm going to be doing for each of the 3 days will be a session.
Hey.
Every session will cover a whole day.
What if we just find something that speed runs us to the end on the second day?
Then you'll speedrun to the end of the second day. Congratulations.
Woo! Woo!
Woo.
Getting fucking die session over.
How do you guys like Sebastian?
He's a fuck.
Fuck you.
See, so like you couldn't have waited at least.
Waited?
You really don't worry about it. You
What do you
Also, to explain a lot of Olivia's actions, her virtue is justice. Her vice is impulsive.
nice.
Nice.
Fun fact, Sebastian has been in the works for a while. He originally wasn't like this, like at all, but I played way too much Assassin's Creed Unity.
You
How long?
You mean
Like
a
a solid week.
disgusting French person?
How long?
Good question.
Just curious.
His name was entirely different at one point.
He's gone through many a revision.
He got a revision
Because the name was stupid.
It was.
What was the name?
Driscoll Flynn.
And I said, "Are you sure about that?"
And I went, no.
Driscoll Flynn.
Look, man, I needed a name. Because we needed to stop calling him the Doulahan.
You're a fucking dork.
I just
Driscoll-
random name generator. Let's go. The this and this. That doesn't work.
You fucking dork.
This is why random name generator weakness. It gives you things like Driscoll Flynn. Why don't you just do the Chad thing of name a Mexican last name and then come up with a random first name?
Or just
That's-
plagiarize from another piece of media.
That's yeah.
Plagiarized from 2 pieces of media. in
Fucking no.
fact.
Fucking no land
2 at
beyond,
once.
motherfucker.
2 at once.
Fucking no
Nothing-
land beyond,
Nothing is original. Nothing is original. Nothing is sacred. I am stealing.
The no land via. I knew you'd get it, Lemon.
I get it.
Technically,
It's funny because we have We have the universal remote user right there. He's just feral right now.
Fun fact, the decision to make Olivia one of the just humans who have supernatural resistance was literally last minute, like an hour before the session. She realized, how the fuck would she be able to process all of this? Okay, yeah, I'll have to do that. That makes sense.
She's in league with Arteria. Congratulations. King
If
of
it was
Britannia.
questioned further, Mai would have said, yeah, people have had that throughout the ages, like King Arthur. It's been in legends throughout the years.
Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back. How do you guys like Feral Gun?
Feral Gen is very good.
I like
Gremlin
him.
Gen.
He's fun.
Feral Gen.
Grem Gen is very funny.
Grem?
or if you want, yeah, I was about to say, if you want the long-term Genlin.
Gremlin.
I love Dark Era. I love getting back into the whole Chicago saga.
It's very funny.
How do you like rookie cop, nervous Olivia Rowan?
Oh, it's great.
I'm just waiting for a phone call to happen where she says fucking signing off. Well, no, it's what does she say in phone
She says
calls?
Olivia
signing off. It's like
Yeah.
an epilogue. Olivia Rowan signing off. Oh, that was cool.
You do it again.
They just do that on every phone call.
Ooh, I've acquired a taste.
Well, how did you guys like this version of Miss Missigi?
What a shitbag. I see where Gen becomes a shitbag.
Mm-hmm.
I see why Gen became a shitbag.
Papa figure. he was raised.
He
different.
passed on the shit kidness again.
And then became normal.
No, that's exactly why, because he was forced to become the straight man.
Oh god, D's gotta get out of the house.
I love that. Judging by Dark Era, from the moment he awoke, Jen's biggest influences are a headless Frenchman, a human police officer, and a perpetually snarky and shit kid detective.
It's not a good influence.
Hold on, I have a joke that me and Adam pinned at some point that is now relevant.
Do it. Also, you're lucky Gen doesn't know words. He would call you Frenchie.
Frenchie.
Misogi will do that. Don't worry.
Misogi will do it, and then Gen will learn it.
At least, he was around at September 29th of last year.
Nice. Adam, why did coincidence happen like that? That's crazy, isn't it?
Crazy.
Been stewing on that one for a while.
No idea what you're talking about.
French the entire time. Yeah, I know you don't know what I'm talking about. It's an
Yeah.
Adam and I only conversation.
Yeah.
Why'd you G your way out of it?
Why'd you cheat your way out of it?
What?
My Mike is starting to go feral.
If I'll talk about causes somebody to be feral,
What?
just by association,
I mean, with his Eldoth powers, he can instill death rage in people.
that is true.
He can force people to get mad at him.
It's okay. Gen would have been feral either way. And now we know how fucking evil Gen happens. It's just Misogi doesn't interrupt and he kills Olivia.
Yeah, that's the difference.
It's the only difference.
This doesn't interrupt.
Mm-hmm. And then
Okay. Lucia never tells him to take the case. He never shows up.
Yeah.
Gen just kills Olivia.
Gen just fucking kills her.
It's like that DBZ talk we had where Krillin just stayed a shit kid, but it's Misogi.
Misaki stays a shit.
Olivia just dies. The time with the death of its essential NPC, the timeline has
And with Olivia Rowan's death, this story closes.
The curtain closes
The
on
curtain-
this story. Da-da-da-da-da. Do you? So we will ask one final time. Do you have a wish you'd be willing
to
to kill for?
Eat someone else for.
To commit cannibalism for?
It's not cannibalism, sure, Wolf.
new DLC character, Sebastian Moore.
Yeah, Sebastian Morris. He's the new Rowan. He just picked up her hat off the ground and said, "All right."
There's two possibilities here, Sebastian. You're either Ango or you're Oda, and depending on which one you are, things might go well or poorly for you.
You better pick wisely.
Choose wisely. I don't know. I don't see any orphans around.
Well, I hope you're ready for a bumpy car ride.
Oh no. Oh. Oh.
I don't know about you, but my regeneration will. I don't need to wear a seatbelt.
This is bad. This is terrible.
Hey, it's either you die or you get into a car accident, or I'm sorry, a car purpose.
Purpose.
My purpose. One day again we'll unfurl.
Cody, after all these years, you still spell Octagua wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
That was a while ago. Okay, that was last year. I just copy and pasted it.
I choose the
Last
way we still do it.
last year, that's still too much.
That's still a while.
We've been at Chicago for over a year by that point.
Also, since everyone else calls Octagua, and that's why Gen calls him Octagua and not Misogi.
Mhm. I slipped up. He always refers to himself as Octagua Misogi. Not
Because you're
Misogi.
Japanese.
Yeah, half.
Last name first.
Half.
That's
It's just that
first.
simple.
Plus, it has either way has a nice ring to it, but Octagua Misogi, I think, has a
Misogi
nice
Octagua.
ring.
I think they both have a good ring to them.
They do. Alphabetical order.
Octagua Misogi, Misogi Octagua.
It's a very aesthetic name, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like the way that Gen is denying being a murderer. It's just like, that's not my name.
Murder?
My name is a murderer, no.
That's
You're a
not me.
murderer. No, I'm again.
No, I'm again.
I'm Gen.
Wait, you're
No, this is Patrick.
again. What? You're doing what again? You're murdering again?
Gen.
No, my name
Go
is
on.
Gen.
I'm gonna,
So your
I'm
name
gonna
is
have
Gen, but you're
fun
also a
people
murderer.
holding me back from murdering people. I'm going
Like,
to
it's a
be-
joke of like,
I-
oh, this character is 50% of this other character's impulse control. No, Misogi is 100%.
Gen has no impulse control.
100%.
Misogi is 99%, Fang is 1%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only difference is Fang can't stop Gen from death raging.
Yeah.
Doesn't Fang have a higher like int
Yes.
than
Yes.
Gen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Fang is one higher int than Den does.
Yeah.
I always love that fact.
Gen's a dumb fuck.
Fang really does play like he has one intelligence, but he does have two.
Fang's a smart boy, even
I
as
mean-
a pupper.
I mean, Gen has like 0, so
No, I meant Gen. Gen plays like he has one intelligence,
Yeah.
but he has two.
Well, the other one is entirely for investigating.
You don't use
He-
that. You don't use
he-
intelligence for investigating.
He has 2 brain cells.
He has two brain cells that he doesn't use.
In Dark
I
Era,
like-
he doesn't have it, but he gets it later.
Gen has a higher int stat than Danny does.
That is true.
That is true. That is
Higher
true.
than Max, too.
Fang just applies himself different. Gen doesn't.
I'm pretty sure, like, current, like, future Gen only has it because he has, like, not statistical, but, like, technical knowledge on crime. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason he has it. Other like in every other way, like in pure like the being a human being, that intelligence does not matter.
He has a brain cell devoted entirely to crime.
Yes, he becomes a detective.
And the only reason why that brain cell devoted to crime is not doing crime is because of Octagawa.
I will kill someone if you don't stop me.
I know.
I will kill.
I will murder.
Good luck with that.
I'm gonna do it.
Good luck with that with
I'm
your
gonna-
lack
I'm-
of gun.
I can claw at people.
You sure can think about doing that.
I'm beautiful using blood glare.
Also, Adam, I really got some whiplash whenever fucking Agent Crawford only had a 6 dice pool to shoot.
Yeah.
It's so
It,
weird.
it's just kind of like he is a normal human, ain't he?
It's so weird.
Yeah, he is a human, ain't he?
Why is that dice pool so small? It's so weird.
I can't wait for some shit where it's like it's Ashley just like my commanding officer died in the line of duty. It's like here we go.
He died in the line of duty. His name was Caden Crawford, and he
Whoops.
I don't know. He tripped and fell and accidentally shot himself, and the doctors they
He
couldn't-
fell
they
into a
couldn't-
vat. He fell into a vat of clone juice.
To a vat of what?
A vat of clown juice. Now it goes by the name of Nibble.
Oh, clown juice. I could have. You said clown juice.
What?
I thought he said clam juice.
I heard clam juice as well.
What's that one Persona 5 like voice line? It's like what's going on, clown shoes?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Never. What? I've never
What?
heard that.
You just made that up. That's crazy. You just made that up.
I've
No,
literally
I'm not
never
crazy
heard
on this.
that.
You're fucking insane.
I'm not crazy.
What the fuck
said
are
that
you
like-
talking about?
Someone
You
someone
said that like an
says
insane person too.
there's a demon which says, "Come at me, clown shoes."
Never heard of that. It's
Never.
insane that you just made that up.
You're
You
fucking
said that like-
insane.
You said that like an insane person too.
You're-
He just said, "Remember that one Persona clip? He's just, what's it going?" He says, "What's it going? Clown shoes." Adam, can we get beats now?
yeah,
Yes,
do we get
beats.
beats?
You do get beats. You do get beats. Miss Ogies, send me your beats.
Do
Your,
my
your
aspirations
aspirations.
even count in Dark Era?
You can get temporary aspirations for Dark Era.
That's
if they're
what,
there.
that's what I've done.
Yep.
'Cause my current aspirations are too plot important.
Because literally all my aspirations involve things that are not feral.
Yeah, you can change your aspirations to like
food,
temporary.
food,
I'm gonna-
eat.
I'm
Dang.
gonna have one be consume.
You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that.
Survive?
Yeah, sure.
Survive. Let me think of another one. Honestly, I don't think Feral Gen quite cares about his past too much. Prove innocence is more of a me thing, but I'm just gonna put it in there too.
Aspirations can be like stuff you want to see happen to the character.
Just because Gen doesn't know he wants that doesn't mean it's not going for it. So yeah, that's second
Yeah.
one, prove innocence. And
I have become well-respected detectives. Have I done something like that, Adam? It become well-respected detective. Singular. Have I done something like that by taking this job?
It certainly set you on a path to being notable.
Does that
I will
count?
give. Yes.
Hooray! Hurrah!
You have not achieved the third one, specifically because of that adjective in there.
But there's the two other ones.
Weird
Oh,
distinction.
but you didn't get them.
Weird.
You know, a
Odd.
number. I didn't do the first one. She's upset at me.
Strange. I have no idea what a third one would be for Feral again.
You got survive, innocence, sin. For third one with again, it's Fang related. Do that.
Raise that boy right? I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
I'm definitely not raising him right.
He's raising you, right?
He is.
I feel like a part of the reason why Cody's quiet is partially because he might be looking for his insane rambling that he was mentioned earlier.
No, I know that I'm right.
Oh, do you?
We know you are not.
Yeah.
Do you?
No,
What about
it's a
those-
voice line. It's a voice.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
I looked it up.
yeah,
People,
yeah.
people agree with me. They've seen it.
What
They've
about
heard
those
it.
XP? What about those XP counts, Cody?
Okay.
What about those XP counts, Cody? Were you right about that?
You want to start talking
was
about
not-
flat
I
Earth,
was not.
Cody?
I was not.
Cannot think of something.
Oh, cool. Cool. I didn't realize I would have better for that. Nice.
I appreciate the subtle characterizations.
Become I guess become unferal could work.
Sure.
Civilize.
Learn to be a human.
Become human. Chicago again become human.
Again, become human.
Hell yeah. Excellent. Truly excellent. So the first one is survive. Did I achieve survive?
You have.
He ate.
You ate? Yes, you ate. You. I think
He ate
survive
and then
needs to be
ate
more.
again.
Survive needs to be more. Like it needs to be more of an active thing. I can't do passive aspirations. So then we need to make survive a bit more specific.
What's the active way of surviving?
The active way of surviving. I'll look it up for you, buddy.
Prosper? No.
Prosper.
I just thought of Star Trek Survive and Prosper. I can't think of anything.
Let's put our brain cells together.
Let's all put our brain cells together, guys.
Actively surviving. Live reason.
Reason living.
Reason living.
Yeah, reason living.
Could be find a reason. Because he currently lives without reason.
It could be.
Yeah, you know what?
Find
Find a reason to live.
Find reason.
Find your reason for living.
Find your one way.
Find your one way.
Your reason. Your reason for fighting.
Fang's name is retroactively changed to Urizen.
He's yours and your reason for living.
For living. I'm just gonna put find your one way.
I'm glad. I also like. I'm glad that V called him Urizen just for Nero. He's just like he said that line and he was just like, "Oh shit, yeah, that's good."
That's good.
That's good. What the fuck did I say? Okay, does he achieve find a reason? I don't think so. I don't think he's refined.
No.
I don't think he found a reason, or he's even getting close to one. What the fuck did I say the second one was? What the fuck did I say the second one was?
Second one, Prove Innocence.
Oh yeah. I think he made himself look more guilty, if anything.
Yeah.
Well, Masogi did just like, hey, you didn't do it.
That's not really proving anything, though.
Yeah.
When all evidence points to the man who was eating the corpse.
I don't know about you, but Masoki's a world-class detective, so he's a world-class detective, so he can tell that Gen didn't do it. So Gen,
Sure thing, Mizogi. What
Hey,
the fuck did I say the third one was?
I'm gonna get professional training for detective, and you're gonna wish that you
Yeah, what did I say the third one was?
I probably can't get that this way. He's too green.
What was the third one? So we have find reason, prove innocence, and become civilized, become human. That's what it was.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just made the Gen become human.
Become human. We have the memory span of a fucking fish. Wow, again, you did none of them. Son of a bitch, Ken. You're one beat away from experience, god damn it. Ken, you fucking cunt.
Hey Adam, Adam, did I get any beats from my persistent condition of being hunted by either Inazuma or Ashley?
they come into the it's like a fucking bonus boss fight.
Bonus boss.
Inazuma is out there somewhere.
He's out there somewhere,
Our
looking for a
boy.
good fight.
Our boy's out there horny somewhere.
He's out there.
Do you want to know a fun fact? Umbre's character was a Vanguard serial crimes agent beforehand, and I have replaced their general role in the story with Olivia. However, in their prologue, Ashley was going to make a cameo.
Nice.
Nice.
Now she's the main character.
Like Olivia was always gonna be like main character-ish, but now now she has now she has even more plot relevance.
Now she's the main character.
Yeah.
Yes.
But because of Ombre's kind of intentions with his character, he did tell me a little bit about it. He was just going to be the Yongo, and you wouldn't have a choice, Cody.
You wouldn't have to. You would die no matter what.
Other fun fact: Agent Crawford was originally going to be said Vanguard Serial Crime Unit's brother.
Oh,
Nice.
However, that plotline has been changed up, obviously, and has been reworked. Agent Crawford is now his own character.
According
he's a fucking asshole.
According to canonical plot lore, Kiara fucked up the timeline, and that's what caused it to change.
Yeah.
So that existed at one point, but Kiara fucked it up.
yeah. A couple of plot points got lost in the timeline.
Oh, thanks, Kiara. Kiara, your existence is causing so many problems. You got. I don't think you would. Adam, do you have an epilogue? I don't think you'd have an epilogue for this.
I was going to have an epilogue, but I didn't finish writing in time, so it's going to be a prologue for next time.
Damn. Shit, damn.
There was originally going to be an epilogue, but there's not anymore because I did not expect packing for college to take so long.
Yeah. What did you think?
I'm gonna end it now.
And you always think that. Did I get enough? Oh, maybe I didn't.
I have no idea what you're talking about.